It's finally time, baby. We're back in the Limbus company. Sweet. It only took us 30,000 years, but here we are. I should have checked it ahead of time. That's my fault. I'm sorry, everyone. I was not expecting such a big update. Wait, a Don Quixote target extraction? Sweet. Huge. Alright, real quick, we're gonna do our usual 10 pull. That way everyone can get their gambling itch. I don't think I have anything I need to use here. No, I don't. Nothing I want to use. Go to the extract. We can, okay. What do we want? We want to do a Don Quixote target extract, or we want to do the new identity? That's a pretty cool looking Rhodion one, actually. Oh, let me make sure the screen... Yeah, screen's correct. Okay, good, good, good. Let me see. Well, that's a lot of numbers. Okay, that's kind of hype. We'll just do the new identity. We'll do the new one. I think that's fine. Let's go. Let's run it. Let's see what we get. Worst case scenario, we get absolutely nothing. Best case scenario, we get absolutely nothing. Okay. Okay. Promising. Get the stinkers out of the way first. Hello, Grigor. Gambling! Woo! My favorite part of every game! Woo! Just wait for this weekend, Samu. This weekend is going to be entirely gambling. No new identities. Wow. Okay. That's shocking. Not a single new identity. All of these I already have. Wow. Well, obviously I have these, but these two I already have. Well. No new identities. Okay. Tragic. My missions, I need to assemble an Onkafarlin module. Per usual. Alright, everybody. Today we continue Kanto 2. What the hell? Oh, new event. Oh. Okay, I don't care. We're going into Kanto 2. Not a single new identity. I got all my new identities at the start of the game. Now the game just does not want me to have anything new at all. So be it. Alright. Is everybody ready? My voice is going to give out. Run with the same team.
정화하고 깨끗한 세계를 세우라.
이건 또 뭐다냐?
Okay, well, we're jumping right into it, huh? Really? Alright, new characters. We're dealing with the Yakuza now. What do we have here?
너희 여기가 어딘 줄 알고 기어올라 왔냐?
You fellas have any idea what you just walked into?
함부로 껄떡거리다간 몸을 아크로바틱하게 비틀어줄 것이여.
Muck about and we'll make unwilling contortionists out of all you.
그런 다음에 손가락 마디마디마다 조각내서 마자패로 써주지.
Then we'll lop off your digits joint by joint and make pretty mahjong tiles with them.
환영 인사가 참 살벌하네요.
Sheesh. Some warm welcome that was.
내가 이런 인사를 마다하는 성민은 아니라서. 야, 조자!
I'm not one to let introductions like that go unanswered. Oi! Square up. We're fighting sumo wrestlers now. Wait, Ryoshu, can you do some talking to them? You have the sword that matches theirs. Alright. Let's see, what do I want to do here? so I need to gain tremor, right? Hold on. Yeah. Gain tremor. Okay. Alright.
피워보지.
That should be good for a first turn.
재밌네. 난 너희가 좀 더 어설플 거라고 생각했거든.
Alright, nice. Yeah, for the sake of chaining, I'm gonna use that.
피워보지.
There we go. This should clear this whole first wave. Could be the only wave. I didn't pay attention to that.
대검의 머리가 쪼개지진 않았을 텐데.
Okay, good. Good. There you go, Mirsalt.
별로 재미없네.
There we go. First wave down.
인간이 다른
Nice.
인간을 많이 죽이는 건 질리도록 봤어.
Okay, it's just one really long wave. Cool.
아, 지금은 인간이 아닌 것이 인간을 죽인 건가? 그래도 똑같아. 그건 더 많이 봐왔거든.
How many tremor stacks do you have? Not enough. I could use more. This. And we'll pair it up.
빗속에
I don't miss 5 Cinders fights. Yeah, my assumption, I don't really know, but from what everyone's told me, my assumption is like, as the contos go on, the fights will start getting bigger and bigger with each one. I definitely wish it was like 6. I could handle 6, but 5 is fine. I make it work. Huge. Good job, Mirsol.
빼야겠습니다.
Alright. Okay, he can use his ultimate. Everyone get ready! We're just gonna double down on that. No, we're gonna do this. Okay, then you have no poise.
빗속에
Nice. Good shit. Oh, that's it. This is the end of the fight. Get ready.
머리가 쪼개지진 않았을 텐데.
There we go. Oh, no.
양종.
There.
이번에도 잘해줬어.
For dramatic
유익한
effect, she had to
책이
give
또 하나
faster hit.
늘었네. 도시에는 내가 모르는 것들이 많아. 이렇게 하나씩 알아가다 보면
She's still
언젠간
talking.
반드시 찾을 수 있겠지.
She's still talking. There we go.
경미한 손실을 제외하면 완벽에 가까운 제압이었습니다.
Nice.
이제 말씀하셨던 야근을 속히
Oh, there we go. Yeah. Okay.
알후가
We're a good amount past the halfway point then.
팀장이 나설 차례로
You know what? We might finish it tonight. It just depends.
제압 명령 지역으로 이동.
I feel like there was a lot of talking at the beginning of this chapter, so we might get to the end of this tonight.
너희 보조 사서들은 나와 다를 바 없을 거야. 그 사람의 계획에 한껏 이용당하고
Okay.
결국
Most of these
버려진
are the same
신세잖아.
move. Let's get.
나는 살고 싶어. 너희도 마찬가지일 테고. 그러니 협력해줬으면 해. 단 하나의 책을 찾을 수 있도록.
필중이지.
I will say this Kanto has had a lot more fighting. First Kanto was mostly story until the dungeon. This one has by far had way more fighting. And that's very good for me. At least it means I can level everybody up. Okay. Yeah.
위험인물 발견. 제압할게.
대상 확인.
Good.
침탄.
Good. Oh my fucking god. Lock in there, Soul.
굴락의 방.
Go crazy. I guess everybody else is the cleanup crew this time. I feel like their Salt in the last couple fights was lacking, and this time he wanted to prove that he's not a fraud. My Mere Salt definitely fell off a little bit before. This time, definitely not. job, Sinclair. Okay. We don't have a lot of trimmer. We don't have enough, so let's gain some more. With this, it's more sandy issue, really. Yeah, probably. He's been doing really good this time. It was just like the last few fights that definitely got there.
피워보지.
Sandy does that even at 45 SP. My sinners are all morons!
여유.
난 너희가 좀 더
Yeah,
어설플 거라고 생각했거든.
last stream, every fight was kind of going poorly. This one, it's going pretty smooth. I'll be honest, Mirsalt especially kicked back in. Full gear.
여기까지 와서 망설일 생각은 하지 않았으면
I kind of
좋겠어.
don't like the rolls we got here,
사람을
but
죽이고
I'll
싶지
take them.
않았다면 너희도 세피라들도 처음부터 거래를 하지 말았어야지.
피워보지.
A little sloppy, probably, but not bad.
다시 못살게 구는 일은 없을 그들어졌구려. 다 죽어라.
Good shit. Crazy Sinclair. I will say one thing I've not had to use a lot is
이번에도
egos.
잘해줬어.
It's been very rare that I've had to pop
유익한
them.
책이 또 하나 늘었네.
It's not that I forget about them,
도시에는
it's the fact
내가
that I
모르는
can clear
것들이 많아.
fights very quickly
이렇게
without
하나씩
having to
알아가다
need them.
보면 언젠간 반드시 찾을 수 있겠지. 세상의 모든 것이 담긴
경미한 손실을 제외하면
We'll soon
완벽에
find a
가까운
use for him later
제압이었습니다.
on later levels.
이제
Probably.
말씀하셨던 야근을 속히
I won't be surprised if everybody yells at me to use them.
탈출했다.
There's a very high possibility of me just
팀장이
completely
나설
forgetting to use them.
다음에는 류슈 팀원에게도 육체적 타격이 가능한 무기의 승인을
목표 위치로 돌격.
I do not doubt for a second I will forget to use them.
너희들 대구박도 간수
I'm very
잘해라.
Final Fantasy brain, where I'm just like, yeah, this attack looks cool. Gotta see if the clash is ideal or not, and if it's not, just ego. And if you can't ego, well, shit, they die.
You'd better behave and keep your noggin safe and sound. We might need something around for the kick the can.
웃고 있었어. 이놈들은 입이 험하기로 유명한.
I remember now. Their intimidating language is what made them infamous in the first place.
주둥이로만 장장 수십 명의 라이벌 조직원들을 정신 피해로만 전멸시켰다는 소문이 있지.
Rumor has it their language is so coarse that it once inflicted enough psychological damage to reduce dozens of rival syndicate members into gibbering messes.
야, 너네 말로 할 수 있을 때 조용히.
Oi, you lot. You better shut your bloody mouths while I'm being nice.
너희는 뭔데 그리 꼬라보냐? 눈깔 안 치워? 무슨 개 눈깔하고서는.
Who the fuck do you think you're eyeballing up and down, little man? Keep staring and I'll pluck 'em right out of them sockets for you, dog eyes.
아야 아서라 내가 아까 대급박을 쪼개다가 속에 괌 한번 쳐봤는데 메아리만 울리던 것들이여.
Easy. Don't be so hard, none. I cracked one open like an eggshell in the scuffle, hollered into him, and heard only my voice echoing back 'cause it's empty as a drum.
에헤이, 어째 해골통 안에 우동사리도 안 들었냐? 어찌 대가리에 공갈빵을 매달고 다니냐?
Will brush me sideways. They don't even got a string of egg noodle for brains. What's the round thing on their shoulders then? A bag of gas?
다들 단체 교습이라도 받는 건가?
Wonder if they all go to the same asshole school.
아니 웃기긴 하잖아. 나를 왜 보고 그러나?
I mean, it was kind of funny. Don't glare at me like that.
Dead. You're all bloody dead. Proceeds to eat beans on toast.
너희 보조 사서들은
Okay.
나와 다를 바 없을 거야.
I gotta admit, their jokes were landing with me. I gotta admit, I was sitting there with my finger on my chin like, I like that one. That was clever. That was clever. You know, I was giving them a good listen. I was like, yeah. Had my notepad out, writing these down.
회상
I'll admit,
철침
these guys might be good comedians. I'll be honest with you. I'm laughing. You got me chuckling.
재밌네. 난 너희가 좀 더 어설플
Listen,
거라고
if part of the gang initiation is teaching me how to make these insults, I'm all for it. Go ahead. Just as long as my pinky doesn't have to come off, we're perfectly fine. If it does, well, shit. I can go without learning it. I'm gonna get some toys here.
불길 속으로.
Listen, I'm a man who loves his insults. I gotta use something on Heathcliff to get him to shut up.
그들에서 꾸려.
여기까지 와서 망설일 생각은 하지 않았으면 좋겠어. 사람을 죽이고 싶지 않았다면
Grunt, how dare you
너희도
redeem
새끼가
hydrate
돼도
right now?
처음부터 거래를 하지
I'm joking,
말았어야지.
I'll hydrate after this fight. Yeah, we'll do this. Into this. And... Yeah, we'll go into this.
불길 속으로. 없을 것이.
There you go, Mirsalt. Huge. Massive.
대검의 머리가 쪼개지진 않았을 텐데.
Okay. I don't get a lot. I still don't have enough tremor, which kind of sucks. I don't think I have enough tremor. No. So, okay, sometimes the numbers are completely lost on me. I'm not even gonna lie. I'll admit it right here, right now. The numbers get lost on me sometimes. There are a lot of times where if you see me reading it more, it's because I have no idea what's happening with the numbers. I'll see them and I'll be entirely confused. Sometimes I can tell, okay, I have enough. The next moment, I'll be looking at it completely confused. I'll try and point out what I'm talking about next time.
빼어냈습니다.
Okay. So, what I'm talking about is the tremor right here. So it says 1, then it says 5. I get a little confused as to if this means I have 5 stacks. Because, for example, his thing needs a max of 6 stacks to trigger. Okay. But I can never tell if I actually... So that means... Okay, that means 5 stacks. Good. Here's my big issue, though. Is with Faust, she needs poise stacks, okay? And she never holds on to them. She cannot hold on to poise stacks. She loses them immediately the next turn. So for her, it gets a little confusing how I'm supposed to be building stacks of it, because she'll immediately burn through them all. And that's the only thing that's getting confusing to me. Everything else is fine. It's not bad. It just gets a little confusing. But that was probably my main one that I had an issue with. Okay, so then I still don't have enough. Which is kind of incredible. There we go. Poise, tremor, and burn decay after the turn. Yeah, see, that's the one good thing about his tremor, though, is it doesn't decay that quick. Her poise goes instantly. Her poise just disappears.
도시에는 내가 모르는 것들이 많.
What should we do? I don't know if fighting will get us anywhere at this point. To my surprise, Ishmael left out a scoff.
뭘 어떡하긴요. 우리에겐 비장의 카드가 있잖아요.
What's there to consider? We have our trump card. We have what now? Is it Don Quixote?
저들은 아직 모르는 거예요. 진짜를.
Just the right person to teach them something legit.
잘 했어. 를 한 다음에
해버린다.
After you give it a good and it up, go on it. Anyone want to play Mad Libs? Anyone? I'll welcome some Mad Libs. I also like how Rodion is covering Sinclair's ears. Look at all their faces. Look at Ishmael's face. Even she's flabbergasted. Dante's over here losing his... He's covering his ears. And he doesn't even have ears. This dude's writing it the fuck down. Wait a minute. Aldous is starstruck. Heathcliff is confused. He can see the speech bubble. You know what? I'd be like this dude on the left. I'm writing this shit down.
그 다음엔 널 해서 애 담그는 거지.
Next up, then soak it in.
마지막으로
Lastly, I never knew it was possible for the human tongue to give such detailed accounts of something so sickeningly gruesome. The TQ crew stood around her like impressionable children, their eyes twinkling with pure, uncharacteristically, I can't speak. She has me in awe. Earnest excitement. Some had even begun taking notes.
나 방금 살짝 감탄했잖니.
I'll be damned. She had me struck.
야, 그 기술 그걸 그렇게 꺾네. 쇳바닥에 마술사인지 뭐지긴가벼?
Ooh-wee. That's one damn creative twist of wit. She must be what they call the wizardess of the tongue, eh?
아니, 악마의 주둥이야 저건.
No, that has to be the gob of a witch. Thank you for the follow, Zephyr, someone far away. I appreciate it. Even Heathcliff, who must have had his share of rough and tumble in the back streets, looked unsettled by the time Ryoshu had finished her lesson.
가히 창의적이다 말하지 아니할 수 없소. 과연 펜 아니지. 혀는 칼보다 강하구려.
I am impelled to applaud the inventiveness of your tongue. The pen, nay, the tongue is mightier than the sword indeed.
저도 뱃사람에 짬바가 있어서 험한 말엔 나름 익숙해졌다고 생각했는데.
Damn. And here I thought I'd hear my fair share of the sailor's mouth in all those years I'd spent seafaring.
깨달았어요. 제가 아는 세계는 빙산의 일부분이었네요.
Guess my vocabulary was only the tip of the vulgarity iceberg. Ah, fuck.
위에서 대체 무슨 생각으로 여러분을 모아놓았던 건지 도통 이해가 가진 않았어요.
I honestly couldn't fathom why the higher-ups would organize a team of people like you.
아마 이해를 바라고 계획한 건 아닐 거예요.
It is likely that rational understanding was not in consideration when this roster was established.
지금도 완전히 이해가 가는 건 아니지만
And I'm still having trouble figuring out what they were thinking when they assembled this team.
이대로도 나쁘진 않네요.
But I guess this isn't so bad after all.
소드, 이제야 받아들이신 것 같군요. 축하해요.
Saud, you finally reached the stage of acceptance. This is a cause for celebration. Wait, okay, hold on. Can we all take a lesson from her, please? I really want to take a lesson from Ryoshu. I want to learn
경미한
this.
손실을 제외하면 완벽에 가까운 제압이었습니다.
Also,
이제
do not
말씀하셨던
teach these
야근을
words to Don Quixote.
알후가
At
탈출해.
all costs, do not let Don Quixote hear these words.
팀장이 나설 차례로.
She was not in the room for this. That's good. She went to the restroom or something,
류슈
okay?
팀원에게도
And I'm glad
육체적
Rodion
타격이
covered
가능한
Sinclair's
무기의
ears,
쓰임을 검토해
but
주십시오.
don't let her hear it. I fear for what would come. I fear my life. Okay, real quick, let me get that. Let me redeem that hydrate for you. Quick question for everybody. Do we get a Ryoshu chapter? Is that one of the kantos that's currently out right now, or no? I really hope so. I really hope that one of the kantos is focused on Ryoshu, because I want to learn a lot more about her. She's by far been the most intriguing character. Ryoshu's the latest that came out. Sweet, baby. I'm so happy. That's cool. Kanto 9. Okay, cool. Her and Mere Salt are the two characters I really want to know more about, but from what I was told last time, Mere Salt does not have one yet. Or at least not a lot is revealed about it. Mere Salt comes next. Okay, cool. Sweet. They're doing this for me. They knew I was coming to this game, so they had to prepare this for me. But no, yeah. Those are the two characters I've by far been interested in the most. I heard Don Quixote's kanto's really good. The first day I played this, everybody was hyping up Don Quixote's. So I am looking forward to actually seeing if the hype is real. If the hype is true. Hello, Ryoshu. I really want to know what she was saying. Oh, this isn't good. We've reached the top floor, but we don't have nearly enough wish power.
아, 걱정 마. 안 그래도 입이 근질근질했는데 드디어 왔네.
Don't you worry about that, because it's finally time to reveal what I've been itching to share.
사실 아까 전당포에서 슬쩍 한 소망력이 있어. 양이 조금 적긴 한데 이 정도면 충분하지?
I actually pinched a little wish power back at the pawn shop. It's not a lot, but it should be just enough, right?
Radia flashed us a wish sticker sheet with only a corner of it left.
왜 진작 말을 안 한 거예요?
Why'd you wait until the last minute to tell us?
도박은 포커 페이스여야 한다면서. 괜히 티냈다가 발각당하면 피곤해지잖아.
Like you said, gambling is all about keeping a poker face. Wouldn't want one of us to slip up and complicate things.
대장 역할 잠깐 빌려도 되지, 단테?
Dante, mind if I borrow your boss role for a sec?
I nodded, seeing as I wasn't really being much of a leader anyway. Even if I were committed to my role, given how things crashed and burned under my lead, it would only be right for me to forfeit it and bend my knees in atonement.
아까 같았으면 결사 반대했을 거예요. 그래도
Had it been just a few hours ago, I would have been vehemently against this. But now...
잘 생각했어. 돈이 걸린 일이라면 나는 평생 져본 적이 없거든.
Good thinking. I've never lost once in anything where money was involved.
자,
Alright.
선수 입장.
Here comes the contestant.
뭐야? 아직 다 안 왔나 보네. 멋지게 등장하고 싶었는데.
Wait, I'm not the last? Oh man, I wanted to be fashionably late.
응? 넌
Who is this? Hold on, wait a minute. Hello, I'm Dante. It's a pleasure to meet you. What is your name? And you are?
내 이름은 로지온. 이곳 지하까지 가기 위한 도박을 하러 왔어.
Name's Rodion. I'm here to gamble for the basement access rights.
소망력 약탈자로 유명한 그 콩콩이파 보스를 드디어 만나나 싶었는데 신원도 불확실한 주제에 너무 당당히 들어오는 거 아니야?
So much for finally meeting the infamous Wish Power Whisker of the Ting Tang Gang in person. You've got a lot of nerve for a nobody, sauntering in here like you own the place.
촌스러워. 이 세계에서 중요한 건 신원이 아닐 텐데. 승자가 누구냐지.
What? This your first day or something? Haven't you been playing this game long enough to know it's not about who plays, but who wins?
뭐? 그건 맞아. 이것까지 도달했던 것만으로도 충분히 자격이 있는 거지.
Well, you got me there. Suppose getting this far's a qualification of its own.
반가워. 난 아이드야.
Pleasure. I'm Ada.
그리고 이쪽은
And this is...
아이고 삭신아.
What the fuck? Oh my god, it's the robot from the KFC dating game we played. Wait a minute. This is huge. Welcome back. Golly, my back's hurting.
로봇? 아니, 의체?
That a robot? No. A prosthetic body?
뭘 보냐? 전신 기계 의체는 처음 보냐?
What are you looking at me for? Never seen a full body prosthetic before?
이거 너무 구형 모델 아니야? 박물관에 있어야 될 것 같은 생김새인데.
Would you like to know how the contests are numbered, or do you prefer to see who's next naturally? I want to see who's next naturally. It's let it slip. People have let it slip a few times, and that's fine. I don't consider that a major spoiler. But like you know, I don't really mind. But I'd prefer to see them next naturally. If it gets spoiled, that's okay. I'm not gonna get mad at anybody for that. That's not a major spoiler or anything, so I'm okay.
Isn't your model, a bit antiquated? You look like somebody plucked you right out of a museum.
옛 것이 좋은 것이지. 여러 번 덧대었더니 웬만한 신형보다 튼튼이여.
Old is gold, as they say. Patched it up a few times, and now it's sturdier than most new ones.
그러잖아. 걔는 왜 이렇게 안 오는 거냐? 금방진 자식이 중요한 약속에 어디서 지각을 하고 앉았어?
Why is that boy so comfy with being tardy anyhow? Arrogant brat thinks he can show up late to serious business, eh?
미안. 조금 일이 생겨서.
Pardon me, I had an urgent matter.
소냐, 주인공병 같은 거 있어? 늦게 와서 이목을 받아야만 만족이 되고 막 그래?
You having a bad case of main character syndrome or something, Sonya? Are you really so hungry for attention that even our annoyance feeds your ego? I know she's supposed to be Hispanic, but I gave her a southern accent early, so I'm just sticking with the slight southern accent. Bear with me here.
그런 건 아니었어요. 주인공은 언제나 아이드시죠.
It's not like that. If anything, I thought you were always the main character, Ida.
오랜만이야, 로자.
It's been a while, Rodya.
뭐야, 둘이 아는 사이야?
What's up? You two know each other?
고향 친구라고나 할까요? 그렇지, 로자.
Let's say that she's a friend from back home. Isn't that right, Rodya?
너 역시 아직도 유로지비의 리더를 하고 있는 거야?
So, are you still leading the Eurodivie, then?
글쎄, 아직이라고 하기엔 훌쩍 떠나버린 건 너 혼자였는데 말이지.
Still. You're saying that as if we disbanded or something. You were the only one who dropped us.
자자자, 사설은 접어두고 올 사람은 전부 모였으니까 다시 한번 룰을 점검해볼게.
Now. That's enough catching up. Since we have all the players, let's go over the rules again.
카지노 동시 입찰권을 가진 이 4명. 소냐, 아이드, 철공애, 그리고 콩콩이파 보스의 수상쩍지만 당당한 대리인.
The 4 bidders for the casino are all here. Sonia, Ada, the TQ boss, and the Ting Tang gang leaders. Suspicious yet shameless representative.
게임 중엔 어떤 편법도 허용되지 않아. 걸리는 순간 바로 탈락.
We'll be playing a straight game tonight. No cheats, no sleight of hand allowed. Anyone catches you in the act, you're out.
당연하지만 소망력이랑 관련된 그 어떤 물건도 쓰면 안 되고.
It should go without saying that anything involving wish power is, likewise, forbidden.
걸리는 순간 내가 토막을 내버릴 것이여. 아주 조사불납게.
Ooh, when I catch you cheating, you're going right on the chopping block. I'll mess you up good.
총 3판의 게임을 하고 제일 칩을 많이 따는 쪽이 우승? 심플하지?
We'll play 3 games in total, and the one with the most chips wins. Simple enough.
이긴 사람은 이곳에 있는 엘리베이터를 타고 황금가지가 있는 지하로 내려가는 거야.
The winner will get to take the elevator to the underground section where the golden bow is.
이전 카지노 주인이 미친 듯이 땅굴까지 파 내려가면서 얻으려고 했던 그 황금가지 말이야.
Yes, that same golden bow that the former owner of this casino so desperately wanted to claim. Going so far as to dig a whole tunnel system under this property to find it.
갑자기 원인 모를 이유로 급사해서 우리가 운이 좋게 공동 입찰자가 되었지만
Too bad they suddenly passed away for reasons unknown, but that allowed us lucky to win the joint bid on this establishment.
뒤가 구리게 죽었다는 걸 우아하게도 표현하네.
What an elegant way to put that they died under shady circumstances.
로자, 너 아직도 그렇게 비아냥대고 다니는 거야?
Oh, Rhodia, I see you haven't lost your sarcastic wit.
시끄러. 그런데 다들 황금가지는 어떻게 알고 있는 거야? 이렇게 널리 알려져 있는 물건인지는 미처 몰랐는데.
Shut it. How do you guys all know about the golden bow anyway? Didn't think it was such an open secret.
이름 있는 조직들 사이에서는 다 아는 소문이었지. 여기에 묻힌 황금가지를 얻으면 모든 부와 영예를 다 가질 수 있을 거라고.
Any syndicate worth its name has caught wind of the stories. Those about the golden bow buried down here, and the riches and fame it'll bring back to the owner.
그러고 보니 네가 부와 영예에 관심을 가지고 있을 줄은 몰랐네, 소냐. 너는 그런 것들을 멀리하라고 했던 것 같은데.
That's so. Seems someone has gained an interest in fame and fortune, huh? I think I remember how you always used to preach to us to steer clear of such things, Sonia.
황금가지는 더 대단한 일을 할 수 있어, 로자. 내 목적은 그때나 지금이나 항상 동일해. 억압과 착취를 타파해서 부의 축적을 경계하는.
The golden bow can be used to achieve things far greater than the accumulation of capital, Rodya. I've never strayed from my purpose. To destroy the system of oppression and exploitation. To keep a watchful eye on the unequal distribution of wealth.
야, 또 어려운 말 시작하려고 한다. 누가 좀 알려줘라.
Yeesh! Sonia's about to begin lecturing again. Someone kick away that soapbox under him.
미안해요. 이러니까 옛날 생각이 나서요.
My apologies. It reminded me of all the old times.
재밌다. 넌 도박과 돈이라면 사족을 못 썼고 나는 늘 말리는 입장이었는데.
It's funny how I always used to discourage your obsession with gambling and riches.
이제는 서로의 목표를 걸고 각자의 패를 숨기는 사이가 되었네.
Yet here we are, sitting around the same gambling table, hiding our hands of cards from each other in this game, with our goals on the line.
네 목표는 뭐지?
So, what is your goal?
이기는 거.
To win.
그래.
Of course.
Do we get to play poker? Damn. I wanted to play poker. Oh, wow. 2 story things back to back. Okay. I thought it was going to make it like a whole long one. There's some sweet irony having a casino and a gacha game. True. Yeah, you're not wrong. You know what? Maybe that's the best part about this game. Is we get gambling within a game of gambling that's based around gambling. We get a game with a gacha system, which is a form of gambling. We get a chapter, a kanto dedicated to gambling. Within it, they're gambling inside of a den of gambling. and the final portion of it, the main center point of it, is that we need to gamble.
And here comes the final round. Y'all keeping a good eye on your chips?
난 올인.
I'm all in.
올인?
All in?
와, 패가 이쁘게 들어왔나 보네, 로자.
Ah. Dealt a nice hand. Rodya.
나가 아까부터 쭉 거슬리는데 뭘 믿고 나가냐? 너 여기서 지면 바로 나가려. 알아?
That swagger of yours has been rubbing me the wrong way the whole time. You lose this round and you're out, you know. What the hell are you counting on?
난 원래 마지막에 모든 걸 거는 성격이거든.
I'm the kind of gal who goes for the climactic flourish of the final round wager.
동작 그만. 발목 걷어. 시간 지금 몇 장을 뺐냐?
Not so fast. Pull up your sleeve. Don't think I missed your little sleight of hand there.
뭐야?
The heck's your problem?
방금 콩콩이파 보스한테서 뺏은 소망 스티커 발에 붙였지?
You just put one of them wish stickers you got from the Ting Tang boss man on your arm.
그걸로 여기에 다 받고 너희 혼자 황금가지 꿀꺽 할 속셈이었던 거 아니야?
That's why you went all in on the chips this round, so you can nab the golden bow for yourself. You can't fool me.
자, 다들 보이소. 손모가지 밑에 이거 스티커 아니야?
Looky here, all. Right here underneath her hand, this thing. It's gotta be the sticker, right?
증거 있어?
Can you back it up?
로자, 미안하지만 잠깐 손목 좀 볼 수 있을까?
Sorry, Rodya, but can I take a look at your wrist for a second?
에헤, 마! 건드리지 말아라. 너희가 한 통속인지 내가 어찌 알겠냐?
Oh no, you ain't. Don't you touch her. Far as I know, you two might be in cahoots.
자, 까볼 테니 똑띠들 보소잉.
Now,
꼬로마게 굴 줄 알았단께?
I'll lay your arm bare, so keep your eyes peeled, alright? I knew this sly little fox would play dirty. Poker time, yup, we're gambling.
뭔가 이 장면, 이 대사 어디서 본 것 같은 상황인데 데자뷰인가?
Wait. Something about this whole situation, this exchange, all feels oddly familiar. Am I having a deja vu?
덩치가 아깝다. 쪼잔하게 꼭 이렇게까지 해야겠어?
You sure are small-minded for being such a big hunk of metal, huh? Why are you being such a nitpicky asshole about this?
훔친 소망력을 함부로 남발하지 말라. 올 때 그런 건 안 가르쳐주니?
Didn't they teach you that with stolen wish power comes strict responsibility? Bitch.
영화를 너무 많이 봤네. 훔치긴 뭘 훔쳐?
You've been watching too many movies. What's stolen wish power? Flanker?
그러다가 없으면 뭐 자진 탈락이라도 하시나?
What if you're wrong, huh? Gonna fold and forfeit the game?
아따, 깜다구는 있네. 오냐, 네 손모가지에 소망력 남아있다는 거에 내 탈락을 건다. 너는 뭐를 걸쳐?
You got guts. Fine. I'll bet all my stakes that there's a piece of the wish power on your wrist. What do you say?
똑같지 뭐. 그럼 지금 한 놈은 탈락하는 거다. 쫄리고 그러는 거 아니지?
Same as yours, which means it's gonna be either you or me. So ask yourself this: am I feeling lucky? Well, do ya, dickhead?
아따, 어디서 본 건 있어서. 아무튼 확실하게 건 것이야. 그제?
Oh, that's cute. And I'm the one who watches too many movies. Anywho, our wager's final, eh?
어? 완전 판박인데?
I
이러면
love
분명
the discount
결말이
Daft Punk going on. Yeah. Yeah, instead of digital love, we're getting digital hate. Instead of discovery, we're getting, I don't know, concealment.
Oh my, it's just like in that. I think I know where this is going.
자, 확인 들어간대.
Here goes the moment of truth. Oh,
뭐야? 어떻게 된 거야?
what's going on here?
내가 봤어. 여자 것이 손모가지 만지는 거 봤어? 이럴 리가 없는데.
I saw it. I saw the little fox rubber wrist. There's no way.
탈락이네. 아쉽게 됐어.
That means you're out. What a pity.
탈락이면 어떻게 되는데? 뭐 손목이라도 잘 나가나?
What happens to the loser then? Lop off a hand or something?
농담이지, 로자. 의치한테 손목이 무슨 소용이야?
You're joking, right, Radio? What's the point of removing a prosthetic hand?
아니야. 이게 이럴 리가.
No, this can't be right.
패자에게는 관대하지만 헛다리에게는 한층 더 신중해야 할 필요가 있지.
The defeated will be showing generosity, but false accusations need to be taken care of with more finality.
어? 설마
Hang on. Are you?
이게 무슨...
What in the?
아씨! 깜빡이 좀 켜고 해라, 깜빡이 좀!
Holy crap! That came in like a car crash. Couldn't you put a blinker on for a warning or something?
기름이랑 뇌수 새어나오는 것 좀 뭐.
Look at all the grease and spinal fluid.
기억나, 로자? 이거 우리 뒷골목 쓰레기장에 있었던 거잖아.
Remember, Audio? It's the same trash compactor from our back street's junkyard.
내가 말했지.
Remember what I said back then?
우리 같은 무산 계급들이 단결해서 지배 계급들을 타도하고 새로운 사회를 건설해 나가야 한다고.
We proletariats must unite and take down the ruling class. Build a new society.
그러니까 네가 대답했잖아.
I even remember your reply.
부자들을 몽땅 저 프레셔에 납작하게 눌러버려야 한다는 뜻이 맞다면 찬성이라고 했었지.
If you mean we should round up the rich and flatten them under one of those compactors, then I'm all for it.
정확하게는 짜부려 터트려야 한다고 했어.
Small correction. I said crush them till they pop.
그랬나?
Is that so?
로자? 여전히 유로즈비로 돌아올 생각은 없는 거야?
Radio, are you still unwilling to return to the Eurodivia?
나는
방금 쾅 소리 나지 않았어?
We all heard that loud slam right now, right?
봤어요. 소망력이 어쩌고 한 다음에
I sure did. After a quarrel about wish power and the like.
뭐야? 저 새끼들 눈치 깐 거야? 야 뭐해? 빨리 시계 돌려봐.
What? Did they catch on? Oi, quit spacing out and try turning that clock.
아, 밀지 좀 마요.
Gosh, can you stop pushing? Ah! Whoa!
Unfortunately, the door we were leaning against was a flimsy wooden frame covered with rice paper. And we all tumbled into the room as the door fell. Yeah, I'm thinking the same thing you are. We're screwed. Time to farm the dungeon for quates. Quates? Sweet. Oh, well, Robot Man's dead. No more discount Daft Punk. Oh, we actually get a fight here. Okay. I might try and trace Dante and then try to make my own prosthetic-headed character. Sweet. Hey, you can do that and then you can post it in the art channel on the Discord. That way we can all give our ratings like it's Americans Got Talent. Alright, here we go. We get to actually battle.
불로 정화하고 깨끗한 세계를 세우라.
너네는 다 뭐니?
I feel like tracing Dante and giving him a prosthetic head will end up kind of being Machine Head from Invincible.
Who might you all be?
Radia, how did it go?
로자, 그동안 새 친구들을 사귀었나 보네.
I see that you've made some new friends in the meantime, Radia. Sonia laid his hands of cards open on the table.
게임은 끝났어.
The game is over.
네가 이겼다, 로지언. 이의 제기는 없어.
You win, Rodion. I have no objections. He then walked out the door and didn't return. Once he disappeared, a sudden, deafeningly hollow clap filled the room. Somebody was getting their cheeks clapped. We just didn't know who.
야, 게임은 잘 봤어. 그런데
Ay, caramba. Thanks for the spectacular game. But
난 소냐처럼 쿨하진 못해.
I'm not as cool as Sonia.
친구들을 데려온 기념으로 나도 내 친구들 좀 소개시켜줄게.
Since you brought your friends, why don't I introduce some of mine as well?
아니, 갬블은 오로지 재미를 위해서 하는 거라고 너네 조직이 그랬던 것 같은데.
Pretty sure I heard one of you guys say that gambling is an activity done purely for fun or something.
결과에 바로 승복하는 것보다는 이게 더 재밌지 않아?
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Isn't this more fun than caving right away?
누가 이기든 간에 힘으로 밀고 갈 생각이었네. 그렇지?
You were gonna force your way downstairs regardless of who won the game, weren't you?
야, 생각해봐. 난 힘도 있고 부하들도 있는데 고작 게임 한판 승에 황금가지를 내주겠어?
Think about it. Why would I give up on the golden bow because a round of 3 of some game said so, when I have the strength and the manpower to seize it?
그래, 차라리 잘 됐네.
Right then. I'm actually glad you're a rebel.
나도 아까부터 좀이 쑤시던 참이라서.
I was starting to get bored with all this sitting around and chatting.
I'm thinking a plotted Venus flytrap because a potted plant has been haunting the back of my head. You have to create like a Plants vs. Zombies hybrid then. Plants vs. Zombies Limbus Company crossover. It's the crossover we've all been waiting for. Okay.
불길 속으로.
Sunclare flower. True. Wait, that would go hard. Sunclare flower would go hard. And then after that, you get a Chomper Dante. And a Bonk Toy Mere Salt. I see the vision. Okay, let's get Okay. Let me check something about
잡기를
this.
기다리고
Hold on.
있습니다.
Hmm. Okay. I kind of understand how that works. Chompe. Yeah, exactly.
저주는 필요 없지.
Good shit.
군락의 방을 목표로.
Okay.
중 의지만 있다면.
I think the problem with my Faust is I need to level her up. I need to get her ID up and I need to get her level up. I think that's my major issue. That's my major malfunction. I need to do both of those and then I think I'll have a fighting chance. Damn. There we go. Good job. Okay, I can do the tremor ability next turn. Nice. This is clean, baby! There we go. Oh, go crazy. There we go.
별로 재미없네. 인간이 다른 인간을 많이 죽이는 건 질리도록 봤어.
Why was that one dancing?
지금은 인간이 아닌 것이
Oh yeah,
인간을
you're
죽이는
okay.
건데.
Hi Ida, why are you dancing?
그래도 똑같아.
I want to know.
그건 더 많이 봐왔거든.
I don't have enough tremor to do that. That kind of sucks. I wish Limbus had an auto button so I could pay even less attention to the game. True. I wish it had an auto button for farming dailies. I think that'd be like the only thing I'd say is I wish it had an auto button for chapters you've already done. That way farming dailies would go way quicker. But I think that's it. I don't think I'd want an auto function for anything else. Good job, Mirsol.
이번에도 잘해줬어. 유익한 책이 또 하나 늘었네.
Nice.
도시에는 내가 모르는 것들이 많아. 이렇게
You know,
하나씩
I want to see
알아가다 보면
Dante get an upgrade.
언젠간
I want to see Dante lock in and actually be able to do stuff besides just turn back time.
완벽에 가까운 제압이었습니다. 이제 말씀하셨던 야근을
Dungeon?
어이.
Oh yeah, dungeon.
알후가 탈출했다.
Here we go.
팀장이 나설 차례로군.
Well, I hope everybody's ready.
다음에는 류슈 팀원에게도
This is the end of Kanto 2 then.
공격이 가능한 무기의 승인을 검토해 주십시오, 관리자님.
Don't think I want to change anybody out because I don't have any new identities. I think we're just gonna run it. I usually change it beforehand, so everything I have right now is how I want it to be. Current average level of identities in your loadout is lower than the recommended level.
I'll be fine.
It's my highest level. It's my mere soul.
We'll be fine.
불로 정화하고 깨끗한 세계를
Because I'm playing
세우라.
normal mode mirror dungeon, and once I collect like 2 rupture gifts, everything else just dies. Yeah, I get it. It's good for games to have an auto function for some things, but it just depends on what it is. Like if it's the main game, wait for a little bit. If it's a side thing, yeah, just include it. Doing our best to skirt around the crushed, gut-churning remains of the Teiki crew's boss. with Sinclair barely suppressing a gag, we made it to the elevator. Despite being the first to grouse and fuss about insects during our last expedition, Radia made her way to the elevator without a word and pressed the button heading down to the basement. And once silence descended, Sod began hitting Radia with a barrage of pent-up questions.
소망력도 사용하지 않고 어떻게 이긴 거예요?
How did you manage to win without even using any wish power?
아니, 그것보다 어떻게 이길 거라고 확신을 한 건데요?
No. Before any of that, what made you so sure that you'll win regardless?
아이고, 잠깐. 질문은 천천히 하나씩. 알겠지?
Yikes. Hold your horses, gal. One question at a time, okay?
With a grin, Radia talked Sod into calming down, then slowly began to elaborate.
철공의 보스는 처음부터 콩콩이파 보스를 제일 경계하고 있었어.
The Taikyu crew's boss had been wary of the Ting-Tang gang leader before the game even began.
어떻게 알았지? 그는 표정조차 읽기 불가능한 전신 의치였을 텐데.
How did you know that? You couldn't have read the tells from his mechanical body.
당연한 얘기야. 애초에 콩콩이파 보스에게는 소망력 추출 기계가 있으니까.
He had every reason to. After all, everyone seemed to know that the Ting-Tang gang owned a wish power extractor.
이번 도박에서도 100이면 100 쓸 거라고 확신하고 있었겠지.
He must have been totally sure that wish power was going to come into play one way or the other, regardless of who ended up playing.
그럼 일부러 네가 소망 스티커를 부착하는 것처럼 보이도록 유도를 했단 말이야?
So, you deliberately made it look like you were using a sticker to bait him into calling you out on it?
맞아. 그런 다음에 올인을 외친 거지.
Yep.
그쪽 눈에는 내가 터무니없을 정도로 배짱 있어 보여야 했으니까.
Then I declared I'm going all in. I needed to appear suspiciously ballsy in his eyes.
모든 도박은 다 기세로 판가름 나는 거야.
A winning gambler creates her own momentum and rides it. Come on, you gotta think smarter, not harder, dumbass.
봐봐. 너희도 내가 소망 스티커를 가지고 있는 것처럼 생각했잖아?
I mean, look. Even you guys thought I'd pop the wish stickers, right?
사실 소망 스티커니 뭐니 하는 것도 결국 바라고 기대하는 마음을 그럴듯하게 이름 붙여 놓은 거지 뭐.
If I'm being real, at the end of the day, wish stickers and all that stuff are just hopes and desires given official sounding labels.
스스로에 대한 믿음이 확실한 사람에겐 그냥 괴상한 종이 쪼가리에 불과하다고.
To someone with unshakable faith in themselves, it's nothing more than a weird piece of paper.
그럴 리가. 제2사의 소망력 특이점은 이미 광범위하게 증명된 정식 기술이에요.
That can't be true. J-Corp's wish power related tech is an officially approved semi-singularity with widely proven efficacy.
수만 명의 사람들이 소망력에만 목을 매면서 의존하고 있는데.
Tens of thousands of people rely on wish power for every aspect of their lives.
요즘 같은 시대엔 자신감을 심어주는 것만큼 그럴듯한 것도 없겠지.
Nothing hits the spot like a little confidence boost in this day and age, right?
하지만 난 다르다는 말씀.
But me? I'm different.
난 옛날부터 스스로에 대한 믿음이 있었거든.
I've always believed in myself.
믿음이 있다는 건 마음이 곤두박질 치지 않아도 된다는 것이요.
To have faith is to preclude the plummeting of one's heart.
그 믿음 어떻게 하면 얻을 수 있겠어?
Pray tell, how does one go about acquiring such faith?
아, 그거? 진짜 간단한 방법인데. 특별히 전수해주지. 잘 들어.
Oh, that? It's actually super simple. I'll let you in on the secret, so listen up.
제일 쩌는 건 나니까 누가 무슨 소리를 짓거리든 다 개소리구나 하고 흘리면 돼.
Just think, I'm the most awesome person in the world, so whatever anyone else says is a crock of shit.
확실히 맞는 말이네요. 파우스트도 그렇게 생각하니까요.
That certainly makes sense.
spouse subscribes to that perspective as well.
묻지 않았던 쪽이 나았을지도 모르겠어.
Perhaps I shouldn't have asked at all. Radia, don't tell me you've been taking my words as a crock of... Sadly, our merriness over this small victory was short-lived. The cavern was filled with the sounds of pickaxes striking against craggy walls, and we saw security guards keeping strict watch over the vault. Almost as if they were trying to send us a note of warning that they weren't about to let us reach the bottom so easily.
잠깐만. 이러면 게임을 이긴 보람이 없잖아.
Hold on a sec. Heck was the point of winning the game then?
왜 이렇게 숨죽이면서 내려가야 하는 거야? 저 곡괭이질하고 있는 노예들은 누군데?
Why do we have to be so sneaky about this? And what's up with those slaves picking away at rocks?
우리가 소유권을 얻은 건 맞지만 알다시피 신분을 증명할 것도 없고 엄밀히 말하면 저들한텐 우리가 침입자일 거예요.
We technically did earn ownership, but we don't have anything to prove that we're the winners. Not to mention how we're more or less intruders to them.
In all fairness, the way we were looking in front of the vault painted the picture of blatant thieves.
어마어마하네요. 굴을 파는 중에도 알뜰살뜰 금고까지 만들어놨군요.
Quite the grand excavation. They sure didn't waste space. They even made spare vaults here, all the while digging a tunnel.
아름다운 광경이네. 나 죽으면 꼭 저런 돈방석에 묻어줘. 마지막엔 지폐 냄새를 맡으면서 잠들 거야.
Ah, what an incredible sight. When my time comes, lay me to rest under a pile of cash just like that one over there. I want my last breath filled with the smell of banknotes.
그러고 보니 아까 우릴 위아래로 훑어보던 그 자와는 아는 사이였나?
By the way, about that fella at the table who gave us the up-down? Did you know him from somewhere?
고향 친구지.
A friend from back home. Something tells me the history between you two runs deeper than just that.
원래 동창회란 건 그런 거야. 우리 그렉도 지난번에 옛 전우들이랑 살벌하게 인사하지 않았어?
Greg, love, these get-togethers are always uncomfortable. Did you already forget about that one heck of a reunion you had with your former comrades?
그렇게 말하면 할 말이 없네.
Can't argue with that.
철창들 속에 뭔가 움직이고 있네요.
There are things moving behind those bars.
아, 애완동물이라도 기르는 걸까요?
Ah, I wonder if this is where they raise their pets.
당신네 집에서는 철창을 부술 듯이 뒤흔드는 걸 애완동물이라고 말하나 보죠?
Do pets from your home usually rattle their cages like they're about to rip the bars apart?
죄종들이군요.
It's the Pekachula.
The Pekka, huh? Did they think they could tame abnormalities?
유리 씨가 들었으면 기가 차서 코웃음만으로 3명 정도는 날렸을 소린데.
Miss Yuri would have knocked 3 grown adults out cold with a scoff if she heard that.
유리 씨.
Oh, Yuri.
이론적으로는 가능해요.
It is possible, theoretically speaking.
인간에 준하는 지적 능력을 지니고 있고 수차례의 실험을 거쳤던 검증된 관리법이 있다면요.
Provided that they possess a similar level of intelligence to humans, and that an empirically proven method of managing them exists, that is.
뭐 성공만 한다면 훌륭한 경비견이 될 수는 있었겠네요.
I guess they could make for excellent guard dogs if that ever works out.
어라, 이분들 자세히 보니 손가락이나 몸 일부분이 물어뜯겨 있어요.
Oh? On closer look, these people have fingers or other parts of their bodies bitten off.
Thankfully, he didn't add an obnoxious remark like, "Is this in fashion this time?"
이런 게 유행인가 보죠?
Is this in fashion these days? Never fucking mind. I spoke too soon. Almost. Almost didn't. Honglu enjoyers rise up. Honglu enjoyers. The Honglu. Oh wait, that's even better. Wait a minute. Wait, wait, that's even better. Hold on. There you go. You're Hong losing. The Hongler got me. Okay. Let's have a look at the board. Alright. So we're gonna have... Really? We're gonna have one big fight. So... Does every dungeon have multiple floors? Is that what I gather? My Lou is so Hong. Yeah, keep them coming. Keep them coming. Does every dungeon have multiple floors, or was it just the first one that had 3? I'd assume all of them do, right? I'd assume all of them have multiple floors. Because this seems to be a relatively longer one, so to speak. Oh, yeah. Never mind. It says it right here. That answers my question. Okay. Alright. Gonna take in my usual gang. No. Wait. Here we go. Almost took in Don Quixote. Either multiple floors or one long one. Okay, yeah, that's what I was thinking, but apparently this one has 3 floors, so.
경호원의 죄종들까지 이거 귀찮아지는데.
We got security guards and Pecula. This is starting to be a bother.
무슨 좋은 수 없어 그래? 전쟁에서 선발대로 섰다며. 네가 나서봐.
Got any ideas, Greg? You said you fought on the front lines back in the war. Try something.
아이 그게 왜 지금 밀지 마.
I fucking love his voice actor so much. I love Grigor's voice actor so much. The way he does his lines, the way he delivers them is perfect. Oh, what does that have to do with it? Hey, stop pushing! Shove it out of cover by Radia, Grigor stumbled forward and ended up separated from us. And ran straight into a slave busy digging with a pickaxe. An awkward silence hung between them for a moment.
이봐, 그쪽이나 우리나 복 유쾌한 상황 같진 않은데 좋게 넘어가는 거 어때?
Look, looks like things aren't exactly pleasant for either of us, huh? How about we just let this slide?
우린 저 금고에 돈을 노리는 게 아니야.
We're not here for the money in that vault.
물론 돈이 있으면 좋긴 하겠지만 우리는 아래층으로 내려가고 싶은 거야.
I mean, sure, we wouldn't refuse if offered, but that's not the point. We're just trying to get to the lower level.
귀찮은 일은 안 생기게 만들게. 못 본 척 보내주는 거 어때?
We're not here to cause trouble. Guarantee you. Why don't we pretend we never saw each other and just go our separate ways?
4,792만 원.
920,000.
4,791만 원.
47,790. 910,000. 47,900,000.
알아듣게 얘기 안 하면 남 손 다 분이다.
Speak some sense, or I'll BARF on your hands. What? For someone who often spoke in riddles here, Ryoshu's patience sure wore out quickly. She tightened her grip on her sword's sheath as she threatened the worker.
아마 남은 손가락을 다 분질러 버리겠다는 뜻인 것 같아요.
I think she means she'll break all remaining fingers on his hands.
At this point, I'm more scared by how fast you figured that out.
갚아야 돼. Must repay. 빚을 전부 갚아야 가족들에게 돌아갈 수 있어. Repay all the debt before I can go back to my family. 곡괭이질 한 번당 1안씩이라고 했어. 4,700 얼마 들어. 말 걸지 마. 숫자 세야 되니까. They said they'll take off 1 on for every swing. 47 million and how much was it? Don't talk to me. I need a count.
잠깐. 거기 웬 소란이지?
Hold it. It's all that noise over there.
이런.
Shoot. Cornered, Gregor suddenly started shouting in a remarkably robotic cadence.
이렇게는 못 살겠다.
We can't live like this anymore.
무슨 말도 안 되는 행패냐? 사람을 묶어놓고 곡괭이질만 시키다니.
This is outrageous abuse to tie people up and force them to dig.
다 같이 일어서자. 대항을 내보자. 자, 돌진!
Let us all rise up and fight our oppressors. Forward, charge!
너 뭐하냐?
How was that?
프로파간다인가. 유감스럽게도 먹혀들진 않았군.
Propaganda. His effort has regrettably ended in failure.
그래, 저들은 말이야. 평생을 버러지처럼 남을 등쳐먹거나 자기들이 등쳐먹어진 자들이야.
Greg, here's the thing about those people. They're here because they spent their whole lives like lice. Trembling little creatures that only know how to exploit or be exploited.
그런 되도 않는 훈수 몇 마디로 갑자기 정신을 차리겠어?
You didn't seriously think that a half-baked speech would suddenly awaken their revolutionary spirit, did you?
다음부터 선동작전을 짜려면 그럴싸한 연기력부터 갖추고 오도록.
Next time you attempt a subversion, ensure your acting skills are at least at an intermediate level.
그래, 태어나서 연기라고는 한 번도 안 해봤던 거야?
Greg, have you seriously never tried acting even once in your life?
그만해. 나도 부끄러우니까.
Come on, go easy on me. I'm embarrassed too, you know.
Gregor's catastrophically bad acting must have irritated even the guards. I couldn't possibly fathom why else they would throw open the lock cages. Such a risky move otherwise. The state in which mirror dungeon farmers are found in, true. The state Uma Musume carrot farmers are found in.
세피라들도 결국 내 편에 설 수밖에
Sephiroth?
없었다.
Okay.
나도 그들도 모두.
Oh, okay, it's one of these fights. Got it. Well, pretty much everybody is good except for... Okay, so... Put you here. Put you here. Good. Okay, and then we'll do... That looks good. Nice.
난 너희가 좀 더 어설플 거라고.
Good shit, Mere Salt. Really good shit.
굴락의 밤을 목표로.
지발로 일했다면
Nice. Clean.
이번에도 잘해줬어. 유익한 책이 또 하나 늘었네. 도시에는 내가 모르는 것들이 많아. 이렇게 하나씩 알아가다 보면 언젠간 반드시 찾을 수 있겠지.
Okay, let's see. Level
세상의
difficulty
모든 것이
12,
담긴
difficulty
단
12.
하나의 책.
Okay, they're all difficulty 12. Let's start with the center. Keep the same team together. These should be regular fights. I assume, at least, these should be regular fights. Yeah. Okay. So, let's see. How do I want to run this? Yeah. No, it's just better to use that one, honestly.
위험인물
There
발견.
we go. Real good shit. Good job, guys.
여기까지 와서
Okay.
망설일 생각은 하지 않았으면
Right
좋겠어.
into it.
사람을 죽이고 싶지 않았다면 너희도 세피라 되고 처음부터 거래를 하지 말았어야지.
필중 의지만 있다면.
Come on, Mirsalt. There we go.
대상 확 철침탄.
Huge. Huge.
임상시험 성공.
Big.
굴락의 밤을
대범한 머리가 쪼개지지.
이번에도
Good.
잘해줬어. 유익한 책이 또 하나 늘었네.
Clean fights.
도시에는 내가
Yeah, I
모르는
like
것들이
Gregor
많아.
and Rhodey, and I like
이렇게
their
하나씩
interactions.
알아가다 보면 언젠간 반드시 찾을 수 있겠지.
순수했던 나날로.
Gregor's
모든
was
것이
easily an S rank when we
단
did the
하나의
when we did the tier list at the beginning of stream. He was just easily the S rank character.
너희 보조 사서들은 나와 다를 바 없을 거야.
I think
사람의
at the end of every
계획에
kanto I'll
한껏
update my tier
결국
list, but
버려진 신세잖아.
for now we already did one,
나는
so
살고 싶어. 너희도 마찬가지일 테고.
불길 속으로.
그러니 협력해줬으면 해.
I'll keep that tier list as like my Kanto 2 tier list. At the end of Kanto 3 I'll update it.
굴락의 밤을 목표로.
좋아.
Big.
불만을 해소해준 보람이 있네.
Okay.
지금처럼 접대를 성공적으로 이끌다 보면 앞으로 더 많은
We still
층을
need.
개방하고
Oh shit, he's gonna use
더
them
많은
anyways.
보조
Whatever.
사서의 도움을 받을 수
It's
있을
tragic.
거야.
피워보지. 다시 못 살게 구는 일은 없을 것이다.
이번에도
It didn't matter
잘해줬어.
anyways.
유익한 책이
Nice.
또 하나 늘었네. 도시에는 내가 모르는 것들이 많아.
Okay, so it seems like this first floor is
이렇게
gonna be
하나씩
relatively
알아가다
easy for me.
언젠간
That's
반드시
good.
찾을 수 있겠지. 세상의 모든 것이
불로 정화하고
단 하나의 책을.
깨끗한 세계를 세우라.
Okay, let's keep it going.
필중 의지만 있다면.
Nice.
조준이 필요하지.
Mirsalt just goes crazy. He cleans house.
불만을 해소해준 보람이 있네. 지금처럼 접대를 성공적으로 이끌다 보면 앞으로 더 많은 층을 개방하고 더 많은 보조 사서의 도움을 받을 수 있을 거야.
다시 못 살게 구는 일은 없을 것이다.
이번에도 잘해줬어.
Alright.
유익한 책이 또 하나 늘었네.
If it's like the last dungeon, the
내가
third
모르는
floor should
것들이
be
많아.
relatively short.
이렇게
It's probably
하나씩
gonna have a
알아가다
long
보면
story section, but it had a
언젠간
short
반드시 찾을
combat
수
section.
있겠지. 세상의 모든 것이 담긴 단 하나의 책을.
We'll do this one first.
불로 정화하고 깨끗한 세계를 세우라.
Not as much story yet.
너희 보조 사서들은 나와 다를 바 없을 거야.
I'm assuming second and third
그
floor are probably
사람의
gonna
계획에
be relatively
한껏
chunky.
이용당하고 결국 버려진 신세잖아. 빗속에 나는 살고 싶어. 너희도 마찬가지일 테고. 그러니 협력해줬으면 해. 단 하나의 책을 찾을 수 있도록.
철침탄.
There we go. Nice.
트랜지션.
Good.
임상시험 성공.
Huge. Okay. No reason to go defensive. Good shit, Mirasol.
별로 재미없네.
유익한 횟수.
인간이 다른 인간을 많이 죽이는 건 진리도록 봤어. 아, 지금은 인간이 아닌 것이 인간을 죽이는
못 살게 구는 일은
그래도
없을
똑같이
것이오.
이번에도 잘해줬어. 유익한 책이 또 하나 늘었네. 도시에는 내가
Hey, what's up,
모르는
Coffee?
것들이 많아.
Welcome in.
이렇게 하나씩 알아가다 보면 언젠간
We just
반드시
got done
찾을 수
gambling and
있겠지.
now we're killing monsters.
세상의 모든
For the
것이 담긴
usual effect of
단
gambling.
하나의 책을.
불로 정화하고 깨끗한 세계를 세우라.
Genuinely, the only reason I do every fight in the dungeon is because we're already strong enough, it's just free XP. That's my little thought process whenever we're doing this. There we go.
필중 의지만 있다면
Dude. Shit, Mirasol.
들어줘 끓여.
명중.
Go.
빗소리 속에
That's that.
유익한 횟수.
Okay. Start off by going crazy with it. Yeah.
위험인물 발견.
Kinda sucks we're not gonna get the full use out of that ability, but that's okay. I'm alright with that.
대상 확인. 저침탄. 트랜지션.
Ooh, clean.
인상시험 성공.
Nice. I like how even when they're using their abilities, it kind of tells you what it's doing. Tells you which effect it's gonna have.
들어줘 끓여. 다시 못 살게 구는 일은
Okay, good
없을
shit.
재밌네.
것이오.
이번에도 잘해줬어.
Nice.
유익한 책이 또 하나 늘었네. 도시에는 내가
Angela
모르는
really
것들이
likes to
많아.
talk.
이렇게
That is the
하나씩
one thing I
알아가다
noticed
보면
about Angela. She
언젠간
really
반드시
likes to
찾을 수
talk.
있겠지. 세상의 모든 것이 담긴 단 하나의 책을.
End of first floor. Here we go.
목표 위치로 돌격 중. 세피라들도 결국 내 편에 설 수밖에 없을 거야. 나도 그들도 모두.
She ever overlaps herself sometimes? Yeah, I've heard her overlap once before. Okay, so use this here. Oop. There we go. Okay. And then that's good.
위험인물 발견. 제압할게. 재밌네. 난
Not the
너희가
best mirror
좀더
salt
어설플
attack,
거라고
but it's a really good one still. I'm not gonna complain.
좋아.
There we go. Fucking beautiful, baby. Sweet.
대검에 머리가 쪼개지지 않을지 힘내.
Okay. Okay, let's. Kind of don't think we need the full-blown set, but whatever, we'll do it. Because why not? I feel like he's gonna get the job done here.
조준은 필요 없지.
Oh no, he's not. Okay, it is good that we did this
못
then.
살게
There we
구는
go.
일은 없을 것이오.
이번에도 잘해줬어.
He
유익한
almost
책이
got the
또
job
하나
done.
늘었네. 도시에는 내가 모르는 것들이 많아. 이렇게 하나씩 알아가다 보면 언젠간 반드시 찾을 수 있겠지. 세상의 모든 것이 담긴 단 하나의 책을.
잠깐. 이것들 왜 이쪽으로 오는 거지? 멈춰!
What?
멈추라니까!
Why are they coming this way? Stop! I said stop!
이것들 좀 떼어줘. 빨리.
Get them off of me. Hurry.
47,900,000.
The pickaxes rose and fell without pause. 47,900,000 blows still to go. Counting down. Taking advantage of that moment of opportunity, we slipped away and descended further.
빚쟁이들의 도움을 받은 셈이 됐군.
Guess that counts as receiving help from these debtors after all.
우연이지 뭐.
Just a coincidence. Rhodian replied curtly, her face betraying no emotion. What isn't she telling us? That we're beautiful? That she loves us? Okay, wow, this floor is quite possibly even longer than the last one. Alright. Are we all level 13? Yeah, we're all level 13. Okay. Let's go with the center one then.
목표 위치로 돌격 중.
형형색색의 매끈한 플라스틱으로 이루어진 컨테이너 박스.
It's a freight container. Made of smooth plastic that comes in assorted colors.
단순한 공장 시설이라고 판단하기에는 이질적인 소재가 많다.
The use of so many peculiar materials suggests that this is more than just a basic manufacturing facility. Almost on cue, the eerily colorful container facility whirred to life, chirping a cheerful tune.
불길해요.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
왜 2층부터는 경호원이 보이지 않는 거죠?
Why aren't there any guards on this floor? The answer revealed itself before anyone could voice their uncertainty. The containers finished cycling, and their doors slid open. Out came... What the fuck? Huh? Whose sex bot is this? Oh my god, I was just fucking joking, man. You did not have to make that noise, brother. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. Highly excited. Thoroughly amusing. The game of death. At.
이 구간부터는 땅굴 파는 작업을 본격적으로 들어갔던 모양이에요.
It appears they redoubled excavation efforts from this point onward.
그게 아니고서야 강화 인간들을 대량으로 생산시킬 리는.
Otherwise, there would be no reason to mass-produce augmented humans on a conveyor belt.
Okay, got it, but we gotta get a move on. They're pointing right at us, singing that spooky song. And it's scaring me. Little did Dante know that they were singing him a lullaby. Okay. How we looking? Not great. Not great at all. Whatever. Have to make a move.
피워보지.
That's not good. This is fine though. There we go. Good shit, Sinclair. Okay, well. There, huge.
난 너희가
Good job,
좀 더
Marcel.
어설플 거라고 생각했거든.
Okay. Just for fun.
필중
Good shit, Meursault. Woo! That's the Meursault we love,
이번에도
baby.
잘해줬어. 유익한 책이
Meursault
또
is
하나
genuinely
늘었네.
my goat. This man
도시에는
decided to bring a
내가 모르는
shotgun
것들이
with him.
많아. 이렇게
And a hat.
하나씩 알아가다 보면
The rest of
언젠간
the fit is optional.
반드시 찾을 수 있겠지.
제한 명령
세상의
지역으로
모든
이동.
것이 담긴 단 하나의 책을.
I like how they're both speaking at the same time. Everybody, wait your turn. Okay, why are they so weak this time? It's only one wave. Why are they so fucking weak? What? Alright. Guess that's something.
빗속이 속에 묻히도록.
Huge.
일중 격발.
Nice.
재밌네. 난 너희가 좀 더 어설플 거라고 생각했거든.
Okay. Don't understand why these ones are just so much weaker. It's supposedly the same level.
위험인물 발견. 제압할게.
Nice.
대범의 머리가 쪼개지진 않았을 거야.
다시 못 살게 구는 일은 없을 것이오.
Clean.
여유탄.
이번에도 잘해줬어.
Smooth.
유익한 책이
I like how the
또
game was
하나
warning me
늘었네.
that we were underleveled just for us to be stomping
도시에는
everybody.
내가 모르는 것들이 많아. 이렇게 하나씩 알아가다 보면 언젠간 반드시 찾을 수 있겠지.
불로
세상의 모든
정화하고
것이 담긴
깨끗한
단
세계를
하나의 책을.
세우라.
Same thing with these ones. I mean, we're gonna have one evenly matched pair, but that's fine.
피워보지.
Oh, Meursault, no!
주바이에 의뢰했다면 재밌네. 난 너희가 좀 더 어설플 거라고 생각했거든.
Not great, but not bad. He was defending after all. Good shit, Meursault.
해를 빼앗아 양종.
Nice. Okay, clean. Sinclair does a lot of damage. Sinclair does a lot of fucking damage, which is incredible. Zoom out.
위험인물 발견.
So one thing I've noticed is Sinclair and Faust are kind of my heavy single target hitters, meanwhile Meursault is just my general hitter. Like, look at that. He's
이번에도
incredibly good.
잘해줬어.
Those three are my
유익한 책이
stars.
또 하나 늘었네. 도시에는
Two of them are
내가
single
모르는
target
것들이
demons.
많아.
Now, I would
이렇게
say,
하나씩 알아가다 보면 언젠간 반드시 찾을 수 있겠지.
I would say
세상의
Mr.
모든
Flower
것이
Man
담긴
himself right here.
단 하나의 책을.
I would say he's okay, but the only issue with him... I want to say my only issue with him is that it takes so long for him to actually use his good ability. Why is there a foot? In the middle of the factory, you find a vending machine with large buttons. They are colorful and fancy. You feel a strong compulsion to press them. Which one will you press? I want to press the foot. Gain an ego gift, gain an ego gift, gain an ego gift, or gain 3 ego gifts. But... yeah, I'm pressing all 3. Error, error. The vending machine began to rattle. Hey, what's wrong with this thing? You should have known better than to get Before the sinner could finish, the machine exploded, spewing a slew of toy parts into the air. All allies took 25 HP and SP. Son of a bitch. All allies deal 10% damage, gain 1 speed, and gain 10% max HP. That's worth it, baby. I'll take it. Remind me. I don't need to use these, right? These are like passives? correct? Or am I wrong? It's been a while since we've done a dungeon. This is the one thing I didn't pay attention to. We could go for here immediately, but we're not going to. We're going to go up here and fight.
우치오코시.
Okay. Okay, that kind of sucks. We're just going to have to match most of these fights.
위험인물 발견. 제압할게요.
Oh.
헤드, 깨어내 재밌네.
Alright, good.
난 너희가 좀 더 어설플
There's that
거라고
damage I'm talking
생각했거든.
about. Okay, Ishmael decided to do damage too. She got sick of me not talking about her.
여유탄 회수.
Ah, tragic.
여기까지 와서 망설일
Alright.
생각은 하지 않았으면 좋겠어.
It's fine, this
사람을
battle's already
죽이고
been
싶지
won.
않았다면 너희도 세피라들도 처음부터 거래를 하지 말았어야지. 위험인물 발견. 제압할게요.
Easy peasy, baby.
이번에도 잘해줬어.
By the time the
유익한
second turn
책이
comes
또 하나
around,
늘었네.
Mersalt usually just clears it.
도시에는
It's
내가
rare
모르는
that on the
것들이
second
많아.
turn he doesn't solo
이렇게
everything.
하나씩 알아가다
If
보면
he's up first.
언젠간
Sometimes he's
반드시
not
찾을
always
수
up first.
있겠지. 세상의 모든 것이 담긴
Okay, assembly
단
line.
하나의 책을.
제한 명령 지역으로 이동.
Oh, we got one of the sex bots here. Focus on him. Huge. Man! That went horribly! Holy shit! There we go. That's nice. Huge.
재밌네.
Oh, he
난
fucking healed.
너희가
What?
좀 더 어설플 거라고 생각했거든.
Shit. That's a bit of a problem.
불길 속으로.
Here we go. Ooh, nasty. I like it. What's going on that they don't want to die? What's happening? Yeah. I'm very curious about that too. What the fuck is happening? Wait, what? You know what? What? Okay, whatever. One of you go on this, one of you go on this. Hell with it.
필중 의지만 있다면.
You don't want to die! What the fuck? There we go. Cool.
the fuck? You gotta be kidding me. How do those cyborgs keep coming back? The sinners were discussing. Perhaps those beings are not alive. That way, they would not be able to die. No, we're not getting philosophical here. To me it looked like rebuilding a brick wall. I think I'm hearing something from that factory in the back. The group turned their gaze to the factory behind the cyborgs. Metallic clinking could be heard from the place that was quiet until moments ago. Maybe you should take a look at that shady facility. We have no choice. You decided to check out the factory, but you might want to do something about the cyborgs first, just to be safe. Perhaps you could earn enough time to get through by incapacitating the biggest one.
여기까지 와서 망설일 생각은 하지
Go
않았으면
for the
좋겠어.
big one! You got it!
사람을 죽이고 싶지 않았다면 너희도
Shit.
세피라들도
They're gonna get free hits
처음부터
though.
거래를 하지 말았어야지.
Wait, they're defending. Never mind. Okay. So...
비워보지.
Come on. Oh, shit. Oh,
이
damn.
정도 시행착오는 가고 있어. 어차피 감정을 잠깐 그렇다고 무작정 나서려는 건 아니었는데.
There we go. Good shimmer salt.
Pinning down the largest cyborg as planned, you got to the factory in time. This is... looks like some kind of toy plant. The sinners comment on the huge mechanism. Ah, come behold this curiosity. The sinner pointed to a control panel with several buttons attached to it.
Do you love the city you live in?
What should you press? No. Incorrect input. You must become strong. Please input your answer again. Warning, pressing the button 3 times will cause the facility to shut down.
Do you love the city you live in? Fuck no! Detected 3 inputs. Operating emergency protocol number 3. Facility shutdown. Looks like it stopped. The machine's whirred for a short while before stopping. With that, the cyborg should no longer revive. Let's step outside the factory, shall we? All enemies have lost their upgrade at work passives. Sweet!
도시에서는
Alright,
누구도
it's time to
자유롭지
die.
못해.
Ah,
저
fuck.
손님이라고
Well, we're down a dude.
예외는 아니겠지.
It's fine, we don't need him. Okay, maybe we do need him. This guy's fucking scary up here. Okay. Here's to hoping things don't go horribly wrong. There we go. Nice.
대검의 머리가 떨어지지 않았을
대상 확인. 절침탄.
Easy
약점을
peasy,
공략해서
baby. Look at what
이번에도
happens when you don't have a revive.
유익한
I
책이
take the
또
reins,
하나 늘었네.
baby. Sweet.
도시에는 내가 모르는 것들이 많아. 이렇게 하나씩 알아가다 보면 언젠간 반드시 찾을 수
Can't believe we
있겠지.
lost him though.
세상의 모든 것이 담긴
Ego gift
단
game.
하나의
During
책.
battle, if an ally takes lethal damage, their health won't go below 1. On the next turn, fully heal their HP and gain 3 surgery. They will die at the end of battle. Damn. Okay. Cool. Well, we got him back. I'll take that. Backup generators. Get back in there, buddy.
목표 위치로 돌격 중.
He died, got resurrected, now he's fighting again. Thus is the circle of life.
너희 보조 사서들은 나와 다를 바 없을 거야. 그 사람의 계획에 한껏 이용당하고 결국 버려진 신세잖아. 나는 살고 싶어. 너희도 마찬가지야. 그러니 난 너희가 좀 더 어설플 거라고
Good shit,
생각했거든.
Sinclair.
도시에서는 누구도 자유롭지
Love to see
못해.
it.
저 손님이라고 예외는 아니겠지. 위험인물 발견. 제압할게요.
Mere salt per usual.
대검의 머리가 쪼개지진 않았을
Good job, Ish.
대검의 머리가 쪼개지진 않았을
이번에도
Nice.
잘해줬어.
We're cleaning
유익한
house.
책이 또 하나 늘었네.
Without revives, these enemies are nothing.
도시에는 내가 모르는 것들이
We're
많아.
back in business.
이렇게 하나씩 알아가다 보면 언젠간 반드시
paint shop.
찾을 수 있겠지. 세상의 모든 것이 담긴
Exiting the
단 하나의
passage.
책을.
Can she stop talking? You see a group of cyborgs gathered around a huge roulette. Oh, highly excited. Thoroughly amusing. The game of death. They approach you chanting in strange beats. Looks like they want you to play a game of roulette. What should you do? Take on the challenge. Rodian gains SP. Run Wrath, Sloth, and Gloom checks. Pass to heal all allies SP and gain an ego gift. Forget games, crush them in battle. Rodian loses SP, begin a combat encounter, and win to gain an ego gift. So no matter what, an ego gift is gained. But the question is, what exactly... Would I gain XP for fighting them? Do I gain XP in general? Let's do the challenge. Let's test our luck. You know this is where I shine. Radia proudly proclaimed as she stepped forward. You could see a mixture of anticipation and excitement on her face. Liking red color, like it, like it. A group of cyborgs yelled along to a strange rhythm. Red 4. Exalting the number high, they spun the roulette. Then they handed a roulette ball to one of the sinners. It seems the ball has to enter a red pocket with a number higher than 4. Okay. Well, I could actually choose Radia for this. But yet again, Mere Salt seems to be the better option. So I'm actually going to go with Mere Salt. Yep. Easy, baby. The upgraded croupier fell to the ground, buzzing and sparking. Even its final throws felt rhythmic.
통찰 작업이라면 통달했습니다.
Good job, Mersalt. No time now. To stay all. H-U-R-T. The chuckling cyborgs went back to the roulette. Like yellow color. Like yellow color. Yellow, yellow, yellow. Yellow 6. This time the ball has to enter a yellow pocket with a number higher than 6. Oh, so I see only one can go at a okay. So he's 7 with 3 through 15, 9 with 3 through 12. I'll take you, brother. You better get it. Good job, Yi. All lost. Foil again. Arg. The upgraded croupier fell to the ground, buzzing and sparking.
고맙소.
Good job, Yisong.
이런 순간을 보여줘.
Can't say no to fun. Not one little tiny bit. The singing group of cyborgs spins the wheel. Liking blue color. Liking blue color. Bluey, bluey, bluey. You mean the dog? You mean the cartoon dog? Where is he? Blue 8. This time the ball has to enter a blue pocket with a number higher than 8. Oh, that's bad. Okay. This is a problem. I don't have a very high this time. Shit. Ishmael, you're pretty much my only hope here. You got this, Ish. Fuck. Damn. The cyborg swung its massive arm to smack the center. Game over. Consolation prize time. A group of cyborgs tossed something at us, then walked away.
제가 지켜야 할 대상은 아니었잖아요.
Well, shit. The consolation prize was a bomb. She's dead now. Okay, let's go to the top one. Let's do safety testing.
순수했던 나날로.
My gambling did not pay off this time. My gambling has gotten me killed. I will never recover. Okay. Just bringing you up here. That's a problem. So then... Whatever. We kind of just have to put it all on this one. The one that's defending can wait. I'm more worried about the attackers. That one had to get a free hit because I didn't have anybody fast enough, which sucks, but so be it. There we go, Mirsal.
난 너희가 좀 더 어설플 거라고 생각했거든.
Okay. This time we have everything fast enough, so that's fine. We're good with this one. There we go.
필중의 의지만 있다면 이중
Grunt dancing to the beat right now.
조준이 필요 없지. 여유한 횟수로.
Okay, this one's taking a minute to go down. Wait, how's his... No.
불길 속으로.
Good shit, Mirsal.
다시 못 살게 구는 일은 없을 것이.
이번에도 잘해줬어.
Okay.
유익한 책이 또 하나 늘었네. 도시에는 내가 모르는 것들이 많아. 이렇게 하나씩 알아가다 보면 언젠간 반드시 찾을 수 있겠지. 목표 위치로 세상의 모든 것이 담긴
The Uma Company
단
sleeper
하나의
agent? Yeah, exactly. I like to think that there's an Uma Company that exists in this universe. They've just been hiding. Secretly, this is the prequel to Uma Musume. We just don't know it.
불길 속으로.
이중 격발.
Nice. Good shit, Mirsal.
패를 빼어내 재밌네. 난 너희가 좀 더 어설플 거라고 생각했거든.
Easy.
대범의 머리가 쪼개지진 않았어. 여기까지 와서 망설일 생각은 하지 않았으면 좋겠어. 사람을 죽이고 싶지 않았다면 너희도 세피라 될 거야. 처음부터
Have you done the wordle for today? For your today, no, but for my today, yes. I've done the Wordle for April the 16th. Okay, well we can just kind of dilly-dally here, no matter what this one does.
이번에도 잘해줬어. 유익한 책이 또 하나 늘었네. 도시에는
Why is
내가
the
모르는 것들이
17th
많아.
Wordle that bad?
이렇게 하나씩 알아가다 보면
Today's Wordle
언젠간
was stupid.
반드시 찾을
I'm
수
gonna say that
있겠지.
right now. The last like 2 to 3
세상의 모든
Wordles have been some of the goofiest things known to man. It's hilarious. I can't wait till they expand it to 6 letters that way we can
나와
get
다를 바
Cheadle.
없을 거야.
I want my
그
Don
사람의
Cheadle in
계획에
the
한껏
Wordle.
이용당하고
Okay, who has
결국
5?
버려진
Okay.
신세잖아. 나는 살고 싶어. 너희도 마찬가지일 테고. 그러니 협력해줬으면 해. 단 하나의 책을 찾을 수 있도록.
필중 의지만 있다. 대상 확인, 철침탄,
Nice.
트랜지션,
Fucking huge.
임상시험 성공. 여유탄 횟수.
I usually just try to use as many vowels as I can and work from there. And then it takes forever because once I find out letters are used, I only think of words that are using those letters. If I find them in a green spot, I keep them in that spot. So it takes forever because I'm going through the entire dictionary in my head trying to figure out, okay, what word has this? Limp biscuit? You know, I try to come up with the most absurd shit known to man just to try and get an answer. And let me tell you right now, it doesn't always work. Because usually the word will be something like jungle fart or some shit, and then they somehow sum it down to 5 letters. I don't know, they come up with some weird bullshit. Then they make it
유익한
work.
책이 또 하나 늘었네. 도시에는 내가 모르는 것들이 많아. 이렇게 하나씩 알아가다 보면 언젠간 반드시 찾을 수 있겠지. 세상의 모든 것이 담긴 단 하나의 책을. 너희 보조사서들은 나와 다를 바 없을 거야. 그 사람의 계획에 한껏
Okay, this
이용당하고
kind of sucks. It's gonna be relatively matched for everybody.
나는 살고 싶어.
Take this one out then.
너희도 마찬가지일 테고.
Oops.
그러니 협력해줬으면 해.
불길 속으로.
단 하나의 책을 찾을 수 있도록.
이중 격발.
There we go, Mersal. Finish the job. Fucking huge.
여유탄 횟수.
난
Ow.
너희가 좀 더 어설플
Ow.
거라고 생각했거든.
Ow. There we go.
여기까지 와서 망설일 생각은
Now
하지
we're good.
않았으면 좋겠어. 사람을 죽이고 싶지 않았다면 너희도 세피라들도 처음부터 거리를 하지 말았어야지. 제발로 의뢰했다면
Now we should be able to finish this one off in one go. Nope. Oh, well, yeah, never mind. There we go.
이번에도 잘해줬어. 유익한 책이 또 하나 늘었네.
Wait, how do you get a hint on the Wordle?
도시에는 내가 모르는 것들이 많아. 이렇게 하나씩 알아가다 보면 언젠간 반드시 찾을 수 있겠지. 세상의 모든 것이 담긴 단 하나의 책을.
Okay, cool. Full wood base. Alright.
제한 명령 지역
We've cleared through this entire area with almost no story. We got a little bit of story at the very beginning with the robots. And that was it. I'm surprised Mir Salt has so little speed this time. Usually he's one of my fastest.
불길 속으로.
대상 확인, 절침탄, 트랜지션, 확산탄.
There we go.
임상시험 성공. 여유탄 횟수.
Oh, like, oh, okay. I thought you meant like there's a way to get a hint. I was like, huh? Yeah, no, I didn't do the 17th. I did the 16th. Strips of pink ribbons float this way. What? Okay. Let's match this guy's freak. There we go. Nice. Good. Damn. Huge. A voice travels between the fluttering ribbons. What is your desire? Put me on. I'll carry you wherever you wish to go. The suggestions are incredibly suspicious, but for some reason the sinners are struggling to decide what to do. What do you say? Fuck it, let's put on the shoes. What's the worst that happens by putting on Skechers? Yeah, this is good. It's all smooth. The sinners express their fascination. Those ribbons had turned into shiny pairs of pink shoes. Now, everyone will be able to go wherever they want. Probably. What? What? Huh?
이중격 조준은 필요 없지. 여유탄 횟수.
이번에도 잘해줬어.
Well, we got pink
또
Skechers.
하나 늘었네. 도시에는
Hell yeah.
내가 모르는 것들이 많아.
I got them sneakers.
이렇게 하나씩 알아가다 보면
계속 서늘해지는 것 같아요.
Oh, we're in Final Fantasy 13 now. Feels like it's getting colder and colder.
왜 점점 얼음이 많아지죠?
What's up with all this ice around?
이상 현상이 잦아질수록 긍정적인 신호라고 생각하는 편이 좋아요.
An increase in the frequency of anomalies should ideally be strong, positive reflections.
불렀어?
Did you call?
지금 그거 농담은 아니었으면 좋겠어요. 덕분에 더 추워질 것 같으니까.
Am I missing some kind of pun here? Why do you keep reacting to that word? It's so cold.
Putting aside Ishmael's grievance, I thought about what Faust had said. Because that means we're getting close to the Golden Bough. Right, Faust? So upsetting that Yi song puns make no sense in English. Yeah, that confused the shit out of me. I didn't understand what he was saying. I got extremely confused. I was like, huh? It was a pretty solid answer if I do say so myself.
네, 뭐.
Yeah, sure. Faust's reply, however, was discouragingly dull. Or at least that's how it came across to me. Okay. What? Ice Castle where neighbors lie. Cool. Okay, this is a weird one. Well, let's run with it. Oh yeah, what did the pink shoes do? After winning a clash, using a lust skill, inflict one bind and one fragile next turn. Alright, sweet. Passive is a passive. I'll take it.
목표 위치로 돌격 중. 너희 보조 사사들은 나와 다를 바 없을 거야. 그 사람의 계획에 한껏 이용당하고 결국 버려진 신세잖아. 나는 살고 싶어. 너희도 마찬가지일 테고. 그러니 협력해줬으면 해. 단 하나의 책을 찾을 수 있도록.
Fuck it. We're just gonna have to. This is really bad. All my characters have extraordinarily low speed. Good shit, Mersalt. Really good.
난 너희가 좀 더 어설플 거라고 생각했거든.
Come on, Sinclair. Nice. There we go.
대검의 머리가 쪼개지진 않았지. 여기까지 와서 망설일 생각은 하지 않았으면 좋겠어. 사람을 죽이고 싶지 않았다면 너희도 세피라들도 처음부터 거래를 하지 말았어야지.
If you see Yisong making a joke on the words odd, strange, mirror, reflection, that's all. They're all puns on his name because they're all said the same in Korean. Little did you know this guy's a silly goose. Yeah, the man who's constantly sounding like he's sad or in despair is actually the silliest one here. He's giggling to himself. Never forget
이번에도
ideal.
잘해줬어. 유익한 책이 또 하나 늘었네. 도시에는 내가 모르는 것들이 많아. 이렇게 하나씩 알아가다 보면 언젠간 반드시 찾을 수 있겠지.
She really likes to talk.
세상의 모든 것이 담긴 단 하나의 책.
Didn't I mention ideal? I could have sworn I wrote that. You didn't write that, and now we're never going to forgive you for that. Okay. This one's not as bad, thankfully. Not great, but not bad. Alright, huge.
재밌네. 난 너희가 좀 더 어설플 거라고 생각했거든.
Come on.
흐드러졌구려.
Sinclair, you need a win! There we go. Good shit. Alright.
피워보지.
여유탄 회수.
다시 못살게 구는 일은 없을 것이오.
이번에도 잘해줬어. 유익한 책이 또 하나 늘었네.
Oh my god, she's gonna talk all the way until we get into the next battle. Here we go again.
이렇게 하나씩 알아가다 보면 언젠간 반드시 찾을 수
제한 명령
있겠지.
지역으로 이동.
세상의 모든
Yep, she's
것이
still talking.
담긴 단 하나의 책을.
There we go. Okay, this one's a lot better. This is a hell of a lot more ideal.
불길 속으로.
There we go.
이중 격발. 조준.
Huge.
재밌네.
여유탄 회수.
난 너희가 좀 더 어설플 거라고 생각했거든.
Ow.
양종. 여기까지 와서 망설일 생각은 하지 않았으면 좋겠어. 사람을 죽이고 싶지 않았다면 너희도 세피라들도 처음부터 거래를 하지 말았어야지.
This. You're not even gonna get to use yours. Your salt should have it. Yep. Sweet.
여유탄 회수.
이번에도
Now that
잘해줬어.
battle was ideal.
유익한 책이 또 하나 늘었네. 도시에는 내가 모르는 것들이 많아. 이렇게 하나씩 알아가다 보면
Alright, time to clear
언젠간
these three
반드시
battles.
찾을 수 있겠지. 세상의 모든 것이 담긴 단 하나의 책을.
Okay, so this one's a lot easier. You know what? I want you on there. these two can handle this.
피워보지. 일중격. 조준은
Oh, good shit, Mersalt. Per usual. Never lets me down.
패를 깨어났어. 양종. 재밌네. 난 너희가 좀 더 어설플 거라고 생각했거든. 대검의 머리가 쪼개지진 않았을 텐데. 여기까지 와서 망설일 생각은 하지 않았으면 좋겠어. 사람을 죽이고 싶지 않았다면 너희도 세피라들도 처음부터 거리를 하지 말았어야지.
세상 확인.
Ideal.
이번에도 잘해줬어. 유익한 책이 또 하나 늘었네. 도시에는 내가 모르는 것들이 많아. 이렇게 하나씩 알아가다 보면 언젠간 반드시 찾을 수 있겠지. 세상의 모든 것이 담긴 단 하나의 책을.
세계를 세우라.
세피라들도 결국 내 편에 설 수밖에 없을 거야.
Okay, through 3.
나도 그들도 모두 빛의 눈이 멀어버렸거든.
피워보지. 일중격. 여유탄 횟수.
패를 깨어냈습니다. 재밌네.
Not the best first turn we've had, but
좀더 어설플 거라고
Sinclair could redeem it. Yep, good. Okay.
여기까지
Not bad.
와서 망설일 생각은 하지 않았으면 좋겠어. 사람을 죽이고
Would have
싶지
been cool if we would
않았다면
have seen a
너희도
just full clear
세피라들
early on, but
처음부터
this is fine.
거리를 하지 말았어야지.
있지만 있다면
There we go.
이번에도
Ideal.
잘해줬어. 유익한 책이 또 하나 늘었네. 도시에는 내가 모르는 것들이 많아. 이렇게 하나씩 알아가다 보면 언젠간 반드시 찾을 수
불로
있겠지.
정화하고 깨끗한
세상의 모든
세계를
것이
세우라.
담긴 단
I
하나의
wonder how many
책을.
fights we actually have left. After this, of course. Shit. Oh, this is gonna be evenly matched. Not great, but that's not the worst that could happen. It's not really something I wanted.
피워보지.
Okay, wow, never mind. We're solid. We're good as gold.
좀더 어설플 거라고 생각했거든.
대상 확인. 철침탄.
Infinite ammo. Infinite ammo.
임상
Would love to see it.
여유탄 횟수.
양종. 이번에도
That's it. That's the
잘해줬어.
battle. Okay, never mind.
유익한 책이 또
That was
하나
actually the
늘었네.
battle I thought would take 2 turns, but nope.
도시에는
Mersalt
내가 모르는
loaded his
것들이
gun
많아.
to the top.
이렇게 하나씩 알아가다 보면
He even
언젠간
somehow smashed in an
반드시
extra
찾을 수
round.
있겠지. 세상의 모든 것이 담긴 단 하나의 책을.
Alright, here we go. Ice Castle where neighbors lie.
목표 위치로 돌격 중.
Someone made an optimization mod for stock that allows my PC to actually run the game. Sweet! We came upon a monumental castle of ice, flanked by frozen pillars that seemed to boast an indestructible durability. Before it stood a person. A man with Hylian hair, clear as ice, waiting for us.
나는 가끔 머릿속이 복잡해질 때마다 이곳으로 오곤 했어. 비록 네가 좋아하는 안락 의자나 위스키는 없지만
I'd come here whenever I felt the need to clear my thoughts. Though there are no armchairs or that whiskey you like. Satoru Gojo!
여기는 외투를 아무리 단단히 여며봐도 추위가 뚫고 들어와. 그래서 생각이 더 명료해져.
The chill dominating this place pierces even the thickest coat. That helps me think with a more lucid mind. While the rest of us were frozen stiff, stuck watching, Radia made a slow step forward to face him.
먼저 와 있을 줄은 몰랐는데 말이야.
Didn't expect you to get here first.
나와 대원들은 일찌감치 이곳으로 통하는 지름길을 알고 있었어.
My men and I knew of a shortcut leading here.
이 지역의 부정한 것들을 통해서 얻어낸 자료였지. 대의를 위한 큰 힘이 묻힌 공간에 대한 자료 말이야.
It was a route we learned by parleying with the local lowlives in our search for the whereabouts of a great, buried power waiting to be used for our noble purpose.
하지만 이 황금 가지가 묻혀 있는 공간에만 근접하게 도달했을 뿐 어찌할 방도가 보이지 않았지.
Alas, we could only make it as far as this place. The general vicinity of the buried golden bow. We could not get any closer to it.
25구에 박혀 있을 줄만 알았는데 그따위 조직 범죄단 같은 수법이나 쓸 거면 계속 박혀 있는 게 좋았을 것 같네.
Thought you'd never leave District 25. But seeing you resorting to those tactics like some kind of gangster, maybe you should have stayed a country boy.
소냐, 네 덕에 죄 없는 상인들도 전부 돈을 빼앗기고 있었어.
Sonia, your lackeys have been taking from shopkeepers who weren't even rich to begin with.
그거 알아, 로자? 이곳은 원래 성애가 가득 끼어 있을 뿐인 조금 기묘한 장소에 불과했어.
Wanna know something, Radia? This cave used to be nothing more than a peculiar hollow whose walls were lined with hoarfrost.
하지만 이것 봐. 지금은 거대한 성과 단단한 얼음들로만 뒤덮인 곳이 되었네.
And look at it now. A giant castle surrounded by thick columns of ice has risen here.
네가 막 이곳으로 발걸음을 한 순간부터
This change happened the instant you walked in.
마치 내가 오면 변할 걸 알고 있었다는 듯한 말투네. 어떻게 알았지?
Sounds like you figured this would happen on my arrival. How'd you know?
정보의 출처는 여러 가지가 있지만 네가 알 필요는 없어, 로자.
I have many sources, but that's not for you to know, Radia.
애초에 나 때문이라고 어떻게 단언하지? 난 뒷골목을 쏘다니는 마술사가 아니란 말이야.
What makes you say that I caused this in the first place? I'm not some kind of witch of the backstreets or anything.
어려울 것 없어. 그저 얼음 속 잠든 이들의 얼굴만 봐도 알 수 있지.
I think the answer to that should become quite obvious once you observe those faces encased in ice.
이것 봐. 네가 사랑했던 하지만 동시에 속으로 내려보던 얼굴들이잖아.
Take a peek. They're the ones you loved yet secretly condemned. Are they not?
25만 원.
250,000 Han.
이게 고작 그 정도 값이라고요? 말도 안 돼요.
That's all it's worth? You can't be serious.
그러니까 말이 되지 않나? 오래된 만큼 흠집도 작고 윤기도 나지 않아.
Oh, I am dead serious. Just look at how old and battered it is. Scratched all over. Any shine it once had is long dulled.
사실 다른 곳에선 20만 원도 아까운 수준이야.
To be frank, others wouldn't pay more than 200,000 for this.
나머지는 모두 쓸모도 없는 쓰레기뿐이군.
And the rest? All worthless garbage.
이로써 뱉어야 할 세금은 모두 40만 원이네.
With that, your remaining unpaid tax is now down to 400,000 on.
왜 가난한 자들은 일할수록 더 가난해지기만 할까?
Why do the poor only grow poorer the harder they work?
진짜 어이없지. 전당포 주인의 금고에 돈이 쌓여갈수록
It's ridiculous, isn't it? As the pawnbroker's vault grew fuller with each passing day.
우리 이웃들은 추억마저 저울질당하며 푼돈 취급을 받고 있었어.
Our neighbors only grew more gaunt, forced to give up even their precious mementos and cherished memories to be weighed for pocket money upon her ruthless scale.
소냐는 항상 어려운 말을 섞어 쓰면서 사람들을 끌어모았고
Sonia rallied people, delivering speeches using big words.
그들의 아래에 유로집이라는 이름의 조직이 세워졌지.
They organized a group under the name the Eurodivie.
처음엔 괜찮았어. 머리가 텅텅 빈 놈들도 소냐의 말에 껌뻑 죽어서 뒷골목의 어려운 자들을 돕곤 했으니까.
It went okay at first. Sonia's words managed to inspire even the thickest folks to help the impoverished of the back streets.
하지만 소냐는 뭔가가 부족하다는 표정일 뿐이었지.
But I could see it on Sonia's face that he still wanted something more.
결국 유로집이는 밖에서 사람을 돕는 것보다는 탁자에서 어떻게 골목을, 둥지를 바꿀까 고민하는 데에만 열중인 집단이 되어버렸어.
Eventually, the Eurodivie that was first established to actually go out and help the needy was warped into an organization full of passive pundits who only cared about sitting around and endlessly debating how the streets and the nests were to be revolutionized.
그래서 나는 그들을 떠났던 거야.
That's why I left them.
탁상 공론 가지고는 배고른 이웃을 먹여 살릴 순 없으니까.
Being an armchair revolutionary wasn't going to feed our starving neighbors.
하지만 내가 누누이 말했잖아, 로자. 우리는 때를 기다려야 한다고.
But I told you time and time again, Radia, that we must wait for the right moment.
소냐, 미안한데 그때라는 건
Sonia, I'm sorry, but that moment you kept talking about?
유로지비의 막내 꼬마 이반이 음식물 쓰레기를 주워 먹었을 때도
It didn't come when little Ivan, Eurodivie's youngest, dug through trash for food waste just to recall what having food in his stomach felt like.
기도가 막혀서 죽은 다음에도 찾아오지 않았어.
Nor did it arrive after he choked to death from it.
큰 일을 위해선 더 큰 힘과 더 자세한 정책이 필요해. 부의 재분배를 위해서 말이야.
Detailed policy plans and the power to realize them are both necessary in monumental endeavors such as ours. The redistribution of wealth.
그리고 그런 방향으로 나아가기 위해서는 사사로운 잡음은 생기기 마련이지.
Such personal grievances and tragedies will inevitably occur as the wheel of progress turns.
사사로워? 우리는 원래 사사로운 자들을 돕기 위해서 시작했어.
Personal? Don't you remember how it all began? Helping people was our purpose.
네가 하고 있던 일들은 유로지비가 하고 있던 일들은 내가 바랬던 방향과는 맞지 않았다고.
You and your Eurodivie no longer seemed interested in doing that, nor in anything I'd hoped for when we began.
그래서 직접 나서기로 결심한 거야?
Is that why you decided to take matters into your own hands?
당연하지. 우리 마을에 필요했던 건
Absolutely. What our town needed?
언제 올지 모르는 그때만 손 놓고 기다리는 게 아니라
Wasn't an empty promise telling people to sit on their hands and wait for some vague moment.
눈앞에 놓인 도끼를 망설임 없이 집어들 수 있는 사람이니까.
But someone willing to pick up the axe.
그날도 이웃들 중 대부분이 4일 이상은 배를 곪고 있었을 거야.
Must have been one of those days when most of the neighborhood hadn't even seen a glimpse of food for at least 4 days.
그런데도 바람은 봐주는 일 없이 날카로웠고 굶주린 자의 갈라진 피부를 사정없이 핥혀댔어.
But the biting wind hounded and howled without mercy, clawing at the cracked skin of people who barely had any energy left to even move.
나는 우리 이웃들이 사흘 밤낮을 토할 듯이 먹어대도 티도 안 날 만큼의 많은 돈이 있는 금고를
And I
알고
happen to
있었고
know
말이야.
whose safe kept so much money that she could treat my neighbors to a 3-day feast and not even make a dent.
그래서 어떻게 했어?
So, what did you do?
잠깐만, 나 이거 그만하면 안 돼?
Oh. Wait. I don't think I want to do this anymore.
이곳은 황금가지가 공명하면서 너를 위해 생겨난 일종의 고해실이야.
The golden bow has resonated with your psyche and has created this confessional of sorts. Just for you.
그리고 고해실은 주로 죄인의 참회를 위해 생기는 곳이지.
And a confessional's purpose is to lead a sinner to the path of penance.
불쌍한 로지온 녀석. 네가 대단한 구원자라도 되는 줄 착각하나 본데.
그 노파가 마지막에 마음을 고쳐먹기라도 했더라면.
Only that old woman had changed her mind in her last moments.
하지만 로자,
로디야.
평생을 이웃에게 수탈만 일삼을 줄 알았던 노파가
But you must have known that a terminal leech upon her neighbors wouldn't turn over a new leaf just like that.
갑자기 모든 걸 포용하며 자신의 돈을 내놓을 사람이 아니라는 것쯤은 알고 있었잖니.
You knew she wasn't the kind of person who'd give up that life for that of a generous philanthropist.
알았더라면 너도 처음부터 도끼 따위는 들고 가지 않았겠지.
You wouldn't have brought the axe otherwise.
불쌍한 로지온 녀석. 네가 대단한 구원자라도 되는 줄 착각하나 본데.
Poor Rodian, dear. You seem to be under the delusion that you're some sort of savior.
그렇게 당당하게 내 돈을 요구해도 달라지는 건 없네.
Demanding my money so brazenly to my face won't change anything.
너희도 저 뒷골목 비렁뱅이와 다를 바 없는 버러지들일 뿐이지.
You're nothing but a louse yourself. No different from the paupers in the back streets.
그래.
That's right.
그녀의 머리를 가른 건 나야.
I'm the one who put an axe through her head.
황금 거위의 배를 가르듯 노파의 두개골을 깨끗하게 갈라내었지.
Like cutting open the belly of the goose that laid golden eggs, I cleaved into that hag's skull.
결국 누군가는 했어야 할 일이었잖아.
I mean,
안 그래?
someone had to do it. Am I wrong?
황금 거위는 스스로의 욕심에 의해 기회의 끈을 자른 얼간이의 일화지만
Unlike the idiot cottager in the fable who gave in to greed and severed his own future prospects.
우리는 그녀의 뇌를 파먹어도 시원치 않을 정도로 굶주린 불우한 자들이었으니까.
We were just hungry, miserable people who would have gladly scooped out her brains for a meal.
그리고 그 배에는 확실하게 황금알이 가득 배어 있었으니까.
And unlike the goose, her belly was full of golden eggs.
그래, 그 노파는 25구의 막강한 권력을 가진 세금 수탈자였지.
Yes. The old lady you killed was a tax collector wielding considerable authority in District 25.
하지만 그녀가 그렇게 활개를 치고 다닐 수 있었던 건 그녀의 동생이 중지의 조직원이기에 가능했던 일이었어.
But what gave her so much power was her sibling status as a member of the middle.
나는 굶어 죽어가는 이웃들을 위해 도끼를 휘둘렀어. 그게 잘못됐어?
I put an axe through her skull for my neighbors, so that they wouldn't starve to death. Was that so wrong?
아니, 너는 스스로를 위해 휘두른 거야.
No. You did that for yourself.
네가 그저 평범한 사람에 불과하지 않다는 사실을 견딜 수가 없었던 거지.
You couldn't stand the fact that you weren't anyone special.
알고 있어? 중지는 자신의 식구를 건든 자들을 절대 잊지 않아.
Did you know? The middle never forgets, never forgives anyone who has wronged their family.
그들은 누가 했느냐가 중요한 게 아니라 자신들을 건들면 어떻게 되는지가 더 중요한 자들이야.
They aren't too interested in finding out exactly who did the deed. What matters to them is that they demonstrate clearly what happens to the poor fools that dare to disturb them.
처음으로 질 좋은 부위에 고기를 씹고 있던 뒷골목 주민들의 기쁨은 그대로 시체가 되어 탑처럼 쌓였지.
The joy of the backstreets residents who tasted the tenderness of quality meat for the first time in their lives soon made corpse towers of them all.
카지노 밖에 쌓여있던 그 차들의 탑처럼 말이야.
Not much different from the car pagodas outside the casino.
네가 그날 이후로 얼마나 고통스럽고 죄악감으로 뒤덮인 나날을 보냈는지 알고 있어.
I'm well aware of the sheer weight of the pain and guilt you've been burdened with ever since then.
스스로가 황금 고리를 가른 얼간이와 다를 바가 없었음을 깨달은 네가 말이야.
Can't have been easy to live with the realization that, at the end of the day, you really weren't so different from the idiot who cut open the goose that laid golden eggs.
그날 이후로 그 어떤 것도 더 이상 온전한 내 것으로 느껴지지 않았어.
Since that day, nothing I held truly felt like it was mine.
모두 나 때문.
It's all my fault.
다 괜찮아, 로자.
It's okay, Radia.
난 말이야, 로자.
You see, Radia,
세상을 바꾸기 위해 수천 권의 책을, 수만 장의 문서를 찾았고
I've perused hundreds of books and thousands of documents
도시 곳곳에서 사람들도 만나왔어.
and met all kinds of people around the city, all to change the world.
지배 계급의 착취로부터 벗어나 마침내 피역업자들의 진정한 해방을 손에 넣을 수 있는 세상.
Change the world so that the oppressed can be free from the exploitive domain of the ruling class and find liberation in the truest sense.
그 세상을 만들기 위해서 말이야.
And I want to make that world a reality.
하지만 정답은 바꾸는 것에 있지 않았어. 이미 잘못 써내려간 페이지는 영영 되돌릴 수 없지.
However, I learned that such a world cannot be realized by changing what is already here. Once ink makes its mark on a page, it is permanent. You can't simply put the ink back in the pen.
잘 봐. 이게 너와 내가 도달할 수 있는 세상이야.
Look closely. This is the world you and I can usher in.
네가 공명한 황금 가지를 통해 만들어갈 수 있는 그런 세상.
A world that can be created using the golden bow with which you resonated.
지상에서는 배골른이 하나 없기를.
May no soul on this earth suffer from starvation ever again.
정신적이며 지적인 쾌락을 추구할 수 있는 권리가 누구에게나 있기를.
May every individual have the right to pursue their delights, both spiritual and intellectual.
나와 함께한다면 그 세상을 너에게 선물로 줄게.
Join hands with me. I'll gift you that world.
마치 처음부터 아무 일도 일어나지 않았던 것처럼.
It would be as if everything that has happened hasn't happened at all.
누가 이해할 수 있을까?
Who could ever understand such a feeling?
잠깐뿐이었지만 맛보았던 그 세계는 너무나 꿈 같아서.
Even the briefest glimpse of that world felt so dreamlike.
잠시 눈에 담았을 뿐이었지만 잠시도 그 순간을 잊고 싶지 않아서.
I wanted to etch that mesmerizing instant into my memory so I wouldn't forget it. Not even for a second.
꿈이라면 다시는 깨어나지 않기를. 차라리 내가 꿈 세계의 주민이기를 바라고 싶을 정도였다.
If this were a dream, let my sleeping self never wake and join the residents of the dreaming world.
그럼에도
But despite everything,
미안. 그래도 난 거절할래.
sorry. I'm still turning down your offer.
왜일까?
How should I put this?
아직 나는 따뜻해지고 싶지가 않아. 조금 더 이 추위에서 떨어야겠어.
I don't want to bask in the warmth just yet. I feel like I ought to be shivering in this cold a bit longer.
언제쯤 따뜻해져도 될지 그 대답을 찾을 때까지는 아직 여기에 있으려고.
I think I'll stay this way. At least until I can answer whether I deserve to be warm again.
그리고 수냐,
Besides, Sonia,
너 내가 성질 못 이기고 앞장서서 처리하러 갈 거라는 걸 미리 알고
You
있었지?
knew my temper would get the best of me and make me kill her, didn't you?
로자, 넌 이해하기 어렵겠지만 내겐 표지가 없어.
Rodya, this will probably elude you, but you don't have the sign.
너가 가지고 있을 거라고 기대를 하고 왔지만 오히려 다른 친구들에게서 보이네.
I came here hoping to see you possess it, but I'm seeing it on a few of your friends instead.
표지? 그게 무슨...
The sign? What are you...
더군다나 넌 표지를 볼 수 있지도 않지. 그 말인즉슨 내겐 누군가를 이끌 힘은 없다는 뜻이야.
On top of that, you can't even see the sign. In other words, you don't have what it takes to lead.
하지만 나는 달라. 그러니까 더 나은 세상을 위해선
But I'm different. So, to make a better world,
그래. 넌 책이 잔뜩 쌓여있던 탁자 위에서도 비슷한 말을 했던 것 같아.
Yeah, I think I remember hearing you say something like that a while ago. Sitting on top of a desk, buried in piles of books.
그래서 나는 너와 함께 할 수 없어.
That's why I can't join you.
탁자 위에서나 오가는 말로는 역시 이웃들을 배부르게 할 수 없으니까.
I still believe that your big words and endless debates won't ever feed the neighbors.
너도 알겠지만
And as I'm sure you've learned by now,
망나니 새끼가 어떻게 샌님 밑으로 들어가겠냐?
there's no way a rowdy rascal like me would fit under some dweeb's leadership, right?
황금 가지는 저 성 안에 있어, 로자.
the golden bow awaits inside the castle, Rodya.
무사히 네가 원하는 걸 찾을 수 있기를.
I hope you'll be able to find what you seek. We walked past Sonia, then made our way into the icy castle he indicated. Alright, real quick. Thank you for the follow, Pinecorn. I'll redeem that posture check and that hydrate right now. The first... what?
세피라들도 결국 내
Sephiroth?
편에 설
No.
수밖에 없을 거야.
Okay. Let me redeem that. Well, the posture check I redeemed during the speech. The hydrate I'll redeem right now, though. Let me swig my water real quick. Okay, I redeemed your hydrates. You put hydrate on a cooldown, I can't waterboard you anymore. I put it on a short cooldown for you guys. I made sure it was short because I know everybody likes it. But yeah, I put it on a cooldown. But yes, I did make sure to do that. Oh. I was expecting like a full-blown boss fight, but I'm assuming that'll come up last. Depending on how many waves there are.
깨어냈습니다.
Unless there isn't going to be a traditional boss fight.
좋아.
Okay, I'm being waterboarded now. Slowly waterboarded, though. This is like the torture waterboarding. Okay. His speed increased too, that's kind of crazy. Not that it matters. Okay, so there's 4 waves. A trickling waterboard? Yeah. Don't worry, I made sure to fill my glass up all the way. I'll make sure to drown myself for everybody. Oh. What the? The castle trembles violently as frosty rubble falls around us from above. Wait. If this keeps up... A foreboding thought cuts through my head. The ticking of my clock was like a reminder of how much time we had left. We gotta get out of here. Now! We hurriedly evacuated from the castle.
지금 제가 잘못 보고 있는 건 아니죠?
Am I seeing this right?
성이 무너지는 것이 아니라
The castle isn't falling apart. It's like...
네, 확실히 일어서고 있네요.
Indeed, it's most certainly rising to its feet.
뒤돌아보지 마. 그냥 달리라고.
Don't look back. Just run.
We ran quite a bit. But what now?
발소리.
Castlevania ending? True.
제법 둔중하고 무거워.
Footfalls. Not of a human. Rather slow and heavy.
그냥 엄청 큰 게 쫓아온다고 말하면 되는 거잖아요.
You could just say that something mammoth is after us.
그러는 편이 나았을지도 모르지.
That may have served better.
단테, 일단 어떻게 끝냈으니까 빨리 여길 나가자. 어?
Dante, our job here's done, so we can just book it. Cool?
Give me a second. I never considered what we'd do once we got down here.
아, 진짜 지금 그딴 게 문제야?
Oh, really? Can we worry about that later?
버스는 어디지?
The bus? Where's the bus?
도움도 안 되는 소리 그만 짓거려.
Quit rattling and run away from that thumping.
처음으로 논리적인 말을 들은 것 같네요. 히스클리프.
That might be the first logical statement I've heard leave your mouth, Heathcliff.
너는 이따가 대갈통을 부숴주마.
I'm gonna smash your skull to bits
Later. Oh. I think it's a bird.
여기까지 와서
This truly is a Castlevania ending. Wait a minute.
않았으면 좋겠어.
We defeated Dracula, now his castle's fucking falling apart at the seams.
처음부터 거래를 하지 말았어야지. 위험인물 발견. 집행겨.
Come on. There we go. Nice.
여유 탄수.
Not great Sinclair damage, but alright.
해를 빼어냈습니다.
That is a very poor first turn. Genuinely a really bad one.
저런 형태로 사람을 강화하기도 하나 봐.
No. There we go.
위험인물 발견. 제압할게.
Come on there, Soul. There we go. Huge.
여유 탄수.
다시 못 살게 구는 일은 없을 것이오.
Okay. I'm assuming wave 4 is going to be a boss fight. So let's... Gotta cover at least one of each.
제압할게요.
다시 못 살게 구는 일은 없을 것이오.
I had the wrong ability for these songs. Ah, shit.
That wasn't ideal.
It was close, but not ideal. Nice. Oh, come on, Ish. You left him at 1. Are you kidding me? At 1. Really. You couldn't even finish the job. There we go. We're in the middle of a Castlevania ending. The least you could do is finish the job.
너희 보조 사서들은 나와 다를 바 없을 거야. 그 사람의 계획에 한껏 이용당하고 결국 버려진 신세잖아. 나는 살고 싶어. 너희도 마찬가지일 테지. 그러니 협력해줬으니 단 하나의
Huge. Okay, he left them on 1. What is up with us leaving them on 1 health? Come on, finish the job. There we go.
다시 못 살게 구는 일은 없을 것이오.
Come on, Sinclair. Oh, come on. Sinclair, you let me down. You're no longer in my A tier. Oh my god, Sinclair, they're beating your ass.
여기까지 와서
okay?
망설일 생각은 하지 않았으면 좋겠어. 사람을 죽이고 싶지 않았다면 너희도 세피라들도
I think Sinclair's gone. This man is dead.
속에 묻히도록.
He's just a corpse now. He's a corpse with a health bar. There we go. Better.
이번에도 잘해줬어. 유익한 책이 또 하나 늘었네. 도시에는 내가 모르는 것들이 많아.
저기 입구가 보여요.
I see the exit over there.
끈질기구만.
Ah, bloody persistent, ain't it? We'll have to distract them somehow before we can get away.
한 놈 던져주지 그래? 어차피 나중에 되살리면 되는데.
Why don't you throw one of us at him? And bring him back later anyway.
저를 왜 쳐다보는 거예요?
Why are you looking at me? Oh, hold on. Look over there.
이곳은 내가 맡을게.
Leave this to me.
소냐? 무슨 꿍꿍이야?
Sonia? What are you playing at? Rodia, what are you talking about? Just let him do his thing. We need all the help we can get.
보통 목적 없이 도와주는 놈들 치고 꿍꿍이가 없는 놈들은 못
No
봤단
one ever
말이야.
helps for free, you know? There's gotta be something.
네가 도끼를 휘두르지 않고서 견딜 수 없는 날이 있었던 것처럼.
It's just like how you simply couldn't hold yourself back from using your axe that day.
나한테도 설명하기엔 아득한 우발적인 욕구가 있는 것 같아.
I'm discovering that I might have a similarly inexplicable drive.
단테, 당신의 조직도 결국은 더 나은 세상을 만들기 위한 곳인 거지?
Dante, I take it that your organization is working to make a better world in its own right, yes? Uh-huh. What does a better world entail? For the first time, I was reminded that I had never questioned the motivations of Limbus Company. Thankfully, none of my contemplative fudging reached Sonia, and he took my lack of a response as a sign of agreement.
침묵은 때론 긍정을 시사하지. 그렇다는 것으로 알고 있겠어.
Silence sometimes speaks volumes. I'll take that as a positive.
그리고 곧 그 아이가 당신에게도 찾아갈 테니.
And one more thing. That child will soon visit you, too. Child? Huh?
죄송해요. 잘못 봤나 봐요. 순간적으로 저분 이마에.
Sorry, my eyes must have fooled me. Thought I saw something on his forehead for a second.
그래. 내게도 흔적을 남긴 그 아이 말이야. 그리운 재회겠군.
Yes. I mean that boy who left quite the impression on you. It'll be a touching reunion, I imagine. Sonia nudges his chin at something behind him. A faint light was shining between the fallen blocks of ice, giving a distinctive glow. Golden ball.
하지만 다음에 만날 때에도 이런 호의적인 충동을 일으킬 거라는 기대는 마.
Don't expect on me to act on the same impulsive kindness next time we meet, though.
다수의 풍요를 위한 명확한 길이 보인다면 난 주저없이 다른 쪽을 선택할 거야.
If a clear path towards prosperity of the many shows itself before my eyes, I'll take it without hesitation. After Sonia left us with a mysterious message, the Eurodevia began to show up one after the other. Well, this may have been as good a time as any for touching farewells like, I won't forget you. Then, I saw that Radia was the first to sprint for the exit.
로지온, 걱정되지는 않소.
Roja, are you not concerned?
뭐가?
About what?
결과 여하가 어떠하였든 저자는 그대에 보시지 않았소.
Irrespective of consequential differences, he was nevertheless a fellow of yours.
아, 걘 워낙 머리를 잘 굴릴 줄 아는 애라 알아서 살 방법을 찾고도 남아.
Ah, that. He's a clever dude, so I'm sure he'll figure out a way to live and all that jazz.
실로 이상적인 것이구려.
Truly, an ideal form of friendship. Ideal. He said the thing! Sometime later. Though I was just about ready to pass out, I had to give Virgilus a brief report on what we went through today on account of his fierce gaze.
잘 들었다. 하지만 마음에 걸리는 것이 남아있군.
I see. So that's your story. There's just one thing that bothers me, though.
소냐라는 자 말인데 그자가 추구했던 사상과 마지막에 보여준 행동은 서로 상충이 돼.
This man, Sonia, was it? His actions during those final moments don't seem to align with the way he pursues his ideology.
그러니 그자의 의도에 대해 명확히 짚고 넘어갈 필요가.
We need to get a clearer idea of his true intentions before moving on from this.
아, 잠깐.
Hey, time out. Time out.
이상도 그러더니 왜 다들 나보다 소니한테 관심을 가지는 거야? 어쨌든 황금 가지를 가져오는 거엔 성공했잖아.
First Yi Song and now you two. Why does everyone care more about Sonia than me? I'm the one who got the golden bow, aren't I?
그리고 모두 이것 좀 봐.
And, as a plus, check this out, everyone. From her pockets, Radia pulled out a colorful bunch of gaming chips in their hands.
이거 근처 카지노 아무데나 들린 다음에 교환하면 바로 현금으로 돌려받을 수 있어.
We can exchange these cuties for cash at any casino, so we should drop by one.
우리 관리자님이 크게 한탕하셨을 때 날 세게 챙겨왔지.
I nabbed him while our one and only manager, or with our, wait, what the fuck? I nabbed him while our one and only manager hit the jackpot and dazzled the floor. I'm impressed that you thought to pocket all that amidst the chaos.
어때, 베르? 임무도 성공했는데 이번에야말로 육즙이 흘러나오는 툭불 등심을 먹어야 하지 않겠어?
Well, Verg, what do you say to a juicy serving of prime sirloin steak to celebrate our abounding success today?
어떻게 생각하지, 카론?
Any thoughts, Caron?
레피도 먹고 싶어하는 것 같아. 육즙이 흘러나오는 신선한 고기.
Seems Meppy wants it too. Fresh, succulent, juicy meat.
아, 비유를 해도 그런?
God, all the things you could mention.
좋아. 19의 골목 식당 추천은 로지온에게 맡기지.
Alright then. I'll entrust Rodion with the task of locating the venue for our team dinner.
알았어. 부릉부릉.
Okay. Brum brum.
이제 좀 말이 통하네, 베르.
Now we're talking, Verg.
역시.
After all said and done, profound anxiety trembles beneath her grin, but she soon slips it under the mask of levity without a trace.
나는 좀 쩐다니까.
I'm pretty rad, aren't I?
그림자를 쫓던 나날들 남은 건 허망한 기억 불길이 나를 태운 것처럼 내 손엔 잿빛 먼지뿐 쉼없이 달려왔던 나를 되어오던 시간들 이조차 그리워질까 먼 날 언젠가는 돌이켜볼 기억 속에 미소 지을 수 있기를 내게 남은 알 수 없는 시간과 이제는 나가야 할 때 자신을 태워 사라져가는 촛불과 닮아 있구나. 숨고를 새도 없이 떠밀려 던져진 날 속에 내 길을 갈 수 있기를. 먼 날 언젠가는 돌이켜볼 기억 속에 미소 지을 수 있도록 멀리 멀리 날아가고 싶어. 밤하늘의 새처럼 별에 닿을 수 있게. 이 밤 또다시 찾아오겠지만 괜찮아. 다 사라지네. 괜찮아.
대단하네, 유로집이.
Impressive, Eurodivi.
그렇게 많은 적을 모조리 쓸어버린 것도 모자라서
Not only did you manage to clear out the legion of foes,
그 많은 돈을
you
전부
also
태워버리다니.
burned all that cash.
알잖아요, 헤르만. 옛날부터 돈은 제 친구가 아니었다는 걸.
You should know, Herman, that I've never been a friend of capital.
인정하지. 보통의 몽상가들은 말만 번지르르 하지만 당신은 다르네.
I will admit, you're not like most idealists. You actually walk the talk.
황금가지를 잘 가지고 오기만 했어도 칭찬까지 해줬을 테지만 말이야.
You'd have earned yourself a further compliment if only you had capped it all off by securing the golden bow.
로자에게 그 세상을 보여줬어요.
I showed Radia that world.
나를 반하게 만든 이상의 세상 말이죠.
The same ideal reality that I fell for.
하지만
Alas,
넘어오질 않았던 모양이군.
I suppose it didn't win her over.
당신이 말한 방법은 역시 틀렸던 것 같네요, 헤르만.
It seems the method you suggested was wrong after all, Herman.
그런 말 몇 마디로 꼬드겨질 인물이 아니었어요.
She wasn't the kind of person to let a few words change her mind.
그래서 아쉬움.
So do you find this regrettable?
글쎄요.
Well,
옛날처럼 나를 따라주길 바랬던 것 같기도 한데.
part of me might have wished that she'd follow me like in the past.
아니, 옛날과 변한 게 없어서 차라리 다행인 것 같네요.
Actually, never mind. I think I'm actually relieved to find that things haven't changed at all.
로자는 모든 게 이상적이고 완벽한 세상을 바라고 있지 않았어요.
Radia never wished for a perfect, flawless utopia.
오히려 그런 세상은
Rather, she might have felt
자신이 특별하다는 걸 확인받을 수 없으니 지루하다고 생각하지 않을까.
that it would be boring to live in such a world, since there'd be no way to affirm that she's special.
그런 생각이 들더군요.
That's the impression I got.
외력에 흔들리지 않는 성인군자인가 싶었는데
I thought her to be a woman of virtue and unshakable principles.
너랑 다를 바 없는 몽상가였네.
Turns out she's but a dreamer, just like yourself.
아직 그 아이도 가야 할 길은 멀은 거겠죠.
She still has a long way to go. That's all.
로자는 인정하고 싶지 않아 하겠지만요.
Though, I doubt she'll admit that.
이야기는 잘 알겠어. 이후의 행동 방향을 결정할 때 참고하도록 할게.
I got your point. I'll keep it in mind for future considerations on our course of action.
책망하지 않는 건가요? 난 당신이 시킨 일을 완수하진 못했잖아요.
You won't scold me for this? I did ultimately fail to complete the task you gave me.
나무란다고 해서 가지가 솟아나는 것은 아니잖아.
Would reprimanding you make the bow suddenly appear at our feet? No.
괜찮아. 지금 가지들이 어디에 있든
It's fine. Wherever the bows may be right now?
최후의 가지 다발을 손에 쥐는 자가 누구인지
What matters more is who claims the bundle at the
더
end.
중요하니까.
Ooh, scary woman. Ooh.
경미한 손실을 제외하면 완벽에 가까운 제압이었습니다. 이제 말씀하셨던 야근을 속히
Basic identity uptight.
누가 탈출했다.
Sweet.
팀장이 나설 차례로.
Nice.
다음에는
Basic ego thread spun.
육체적 타격이 가능한 무기의 승인을 검토해 주시죠.
Manager level increase. Sweet. Nice. What? Thread Luscovation has been unlocked. Okay, thank you. Mirror Dungeon has been unlocked. I did it. It appears you've grown more familiar with your field command, Dante. Your abilities should now be sufficient to access a core function of Mephistopheles, whatever, fuck you. Press this button to enter the Mirror Dungeon. In the Mirror Dungeon, you can experiment and test various possibilities. Completing a run grants Battle Pass XP and a certain amount of lunacy. Okay, that's a lot. I'll read it all in my own time. That is a lot. Okay, real quick, let me catch up on chat. Just to throw it out there now, with Castlevania ending, Dracula is canon in this universe. Sweet! Castlevania is truly canon. And you learn the whole credit song out of sheer will. That's big. That's huge. Now I have to learn them all. Check Kanto 2 X rewards. Oh yeah, you're right. Nice. I'm gonna save that for a 10 pull next time. We'll do another 10 pull next time. It's the start of every stream that we do. It's a 10 pull. We don't end with 10 pulls. I have to save it. I have to hold back. Okay. So next Kanto takes place in K Corp, District 11. All right.
구태여 좋냐 안 좋냐를 따지자.
That's it. We completed Kanto 2. I didn't expect that. I did not expect us to actually complete Kanto 2 today. But we did. That's big. What's this? Oh, open to receive 1 to 3 ego shards of a sinner choice. Okay. Worry about that a different time. Kanto 2 is overall considered to be the worst Kanto. I don't personally think it's downright bad, but in my opinion, so it's like, I liked it. I liked it more than the first one. Even though the first one was good, this one had a lot more comedy to it, and I kind of liked that aspect. Story-wise, there wasn't much. Like, even for her story, it expanded it slightly, but like, in general, story-wise, there was not a lot. But I think I liked it the most so far. So I'm curious about Kanto 3. But I think so far this one, I did like it more than Kanto 1. But story-wise, yeah, it definitely had a little less. Even though supposedly the word count was a lot more than Kanto 1. But I liked this one a lot, actually. I liked the comedy mixed in. I think it made it a hell of a lot better. That it was still serious and everything while keeping in a ton of comedy. I thought it was great for that. I think especially as a beginner, sillier moments are well needed for characterization. Yeah, the sillier moments gave more, like, it fleshed out the characters a lot. Even Mayor Salt had his few silly moments, and that too just made him seem more like an actual character rather than just a random ass NPC who talks once per millennium. So, I felt it was better for the characters to get them to do some silly moments. And it still helped build character. Rather than us just being constantly gloomy, which is still good. But we needed that balance, and it helped us learn a bit more about the characters, genuinely. Everybody got a chance to speak at some point in this, and it was good. The future Kantos do a much better balance with story and fun. Yeah, the first Kanto was very much story heavy. This one was more character building and comedy / just like lightheartedness. It did a really good job at just filling it in with a lot of stuff. It's not a filler though. I think it was still really good for what it was. I think I liked it a lot more because it gave all the characters some time to shine. With obviously Radia being the big finale.
Justice! Justice! Justice!
Our favorite Justice. Look at her. There's not a single thought behind those eyes.
Justice!
Alright. Well, next time we begin Kanto 3. So I'm looking for... I'm curious who Kanto 3 is going to be about. That's the thing that I'm very curious about. Thank you for the follow, D2. Appreciate it. I liked Kanto 2 a lot. I think it was great. Do you have a guess? I'm going to say it's either Faust or Sinclair. Part of me wants to say it's Faust or Sinclair. My third guess would be Honglu. But... part of me wants to say Faust for some reason. I don't know why.
구태여 좋냐 안 좋냐를 따지자면
We'll see,
밤보다는 낮을 선호하는 편입니다. 보이지 않을
I'd be
수도
shocked if it's Heathcliff.
이해가 어렵기
That'd be
때문입니다.
absolutely shocking, but we'll see when we get to it. I'm definitely looking forward to it. I really enjoyed Kanto 2, so I'm definitely looking forward to what Kanto 3 is gonna have. Alright. Before we end, I'll real quick talk about what the plans are for the next few days, and then I'll go.